Nah, I don't know, right? It hits! Ooh, not dead yet. Watch for Oki. Good fish hook there, okay.
Round 4. Fight.
Are we about to see a final now? Nice low parry. Yeah, we can see Sergey just started taking notice of his of the lows that were coming in here.
Finally snipes out a down back 3, and this is the reward. Parallel to the wall here. You got him in the corner. You got to imagine trying to go to the right side. No.
Okay.
Oh, just gets up in twin pistons, and then that should be it. Yes, it is. Sergey Master 3-2. Gonna seal the boss fight win here, and that's the dub for Peru over Team Jordan.
Yeah, Team Jordan had a little bit of a rough time of it here in this tournament. Had some very difficult games and stuff here, but we will definitely see them tomorrow for the Captain's Cup. A single elim best of $550,000. And that defeat is definitely going to sting right now, but big shout outs to the boys from Jordan here. Arrived with 2 people, were very, very kind of panicked about who was going to fill that 3rd role. Found that boy that you see right there. Incredible play already for this set. Big shout outs to the Jordanians.
Yeah, you got to feel for them. That's tough when you're at a team tournament and you couldn't get your team. You know, that's just unfortunate. But you know, they're trying to play through it, and it didn't work out here in the group stage format. But you got to imagine they're looking forward to tomorrow for a chance to be able to that play for some redemption here.
Yeah, of course.
We saw Abu the Maestro bringing out the Eddie, the iconic Eddie that he's known for, but found a really good sequence. As soon as he switched characters, man, like his posture changed, his attitude changed. He started being way more aggressive and going in, and this is what happens. He's just like, he's just picking you up with mirages, going slippery kicks, all this stuff.
Ooh. Yeah, that was a wee bit unfortunate there. But he gets the win. He gets the win.
And then this set against Sergey Master Safina.
Yeah. God, it was a fun set to watch here.
Sorry यार फिर से लाइट का इशू वही सीन अगेन बाबदा वाले पता नहीं कौन सी चस्पी के स्वयं में जो हरकतें कर रहे हैं.
But then Sergey Master at that point, while standing, just comes up with the twin pistons and finds the W. But we're gonna get down onto the stage and hear what the players have to say for themselves. Take it away, TCC.
Guys, make some noise for Peru one time. What a game played there. Now, we know you guys have had a hard time here, but this last match was really, really tough. How did you guys feel going into this?
At first, we were a little bit nervous, the 3 of us. Then we realized that we were making some mistakes, and we fixed it, and that's why we could achieve our goal.
فعلا سألنا اللاعب سيرجي كيف كانت مباراتهم ضد المنتخب الأردني. كانت مرة قريبة النتيجة، لكن حتى برضو يوم سألناه عن النتيجة المباراة كيف كانت، قال لنا صحيح المباراة كانت جدا صعبة، لكن اللي كان مصعبها أكثر أنهم هم كانوا متوترين وكانوا تحت ضغط أكثر في المباراة، لكن قدروا يتفوقون ويحققوا النصر بعد ما ارتاحوا وبعد ما تكلموا وتدربوا بشكل مرة كويس. طلعت النتيجة. المبروك المنتخب بيرو على هذا الانتصار.
So I saw that, you know, at first you weren't playing Kazuya. I was like, no Kazuya. Why at first you didn't play that character? Why was Kazuya the last choice?
Because my second main is Safina, you know. And if I didn't know the person, if I don't know the person, I usually pick first Safina because I don't know the matchup. And then if I lost, I choose Kazuya.
Just to get a feel for the opponent. That's a good reason.
سألنا اللاعب ليش ما اختار كازيا من البداية، لكنه قال انه يحاول يوفرها للخيار الأخير، لأنه عنده برضو شخصية ثانية محترفها فعلا يعني أدى أداء بشكل مرة ممتاز فيها، بس بعدها قدر انه يلعب في النهائيات في كازيا الشخصية الواثق فيها وقدر انه يتفوق في المباراة مرة ثانية. أعزائي المشاهدين، بعد النصر الأسطوري اللي حقق لنا منتخب بيرو، أعطونا أحلى وأكبر تحية لمنتخب بيرو.
All right, guys, one more time. Make some noise. Peru. With that being done, we will now send it to the desk.
والحين أعزائنا المشاهدين راح ننتقل إلى الاستوديو التحليلي ونرجع لكم في المباراة اللي بعدها.
सॉरी फॉर यार तुम लोगों को बार बार स्ट्रीम अलग करके देखनी पड़ रही है मैं क्या करूं 3 दफा लाइट चलेगी और लिटरली आई एम टेंस अब कि भाई स्ट्रीम को मैं कैसे कंटिन्यू करूं
Jordan, it just goes to show that the Tekken world is vast and wide. We have our post-match brought to you by STC here. To deep dive a little bit into what we just saw, Ayano and MYK. What do we make of that one?
I think that was a very, very close and very informative set, honestly. As we started off with the Zafina versus Feng, and initially it looked like Sergi was dominating with the Zafina. He was doing really good with the backdashing and then making sure to punish with like little whiff punishers. But then you can slowly see like how over the matches, Mohamed Mishima, he was making adaptations with the Feng. And then that forced Sergi's hand, and then he had to go back to Kazuya instead. Because with Zafina, he was just slowly dying. That's how it was working out for him.
Yeah, I think that you're 100% right. I mean, MYK, how important was it that Ammar Akash won that first match? You know, he was a very close one in the end. Peru did take it, but I think that first match is very important, right?
Yeah, of course. Taking that first match made it so that we can't even have that tiebreaker situation coming up. But yeah, like Ayano said, that first match with Sergi there with the Zafina was very crucial. Like, he had several crucial steps with like Zafina around Feng's down back 3, which is not very easy to do, but Zafina a little bit more privileged in the sidestep department, but he wasn't capitalizing on a lot of those whiff punishes. He had 2 down back 2s and just kind of looked at it. And then he's like, okay, he said it to himself too in the interview. Zafina was just for information gathering. The Kazuya too, when he switched over to it, the full crouch hell sweeps, you know, just like the low mind games that he plays with the Kazuya really paid off. And he's kind of like the master at the full crouch hell sweep. No one else really uses, like, Kazuya's the only one that can use that out of the Mishimas too.
Yeah, maybe people are not so aware, but Peru has a long history of decades of playing the Mishimas. If you want to know how to play the Mishimas, you go to Peru. Those guys have been playing Tag 1 and all the other games, you know, from a long time ago, and they've been masters at using that Mishima. So that full crouch hell sweep stuff, I mean, not everyone does that, right? And you can clearly see that the Kazuya was his most comfortable character. He said in the interview that he went for the Zafina because he does it versus players that he doesn't know very well. But I think that in that situation, I mean, Feng is very good against Zafina. I think it might be one of Zafina's worst matchups because, you know, Feng has the back tempo to get around a lot of offensive tools that Zafina has. Let's say she goes for forward 4-3 on block, right? You're in plus, but one back tempo can make a lot of the moves with. Down 3, you have the up forward 2, which is a sidestep punch, which is a sidestep left inbuilt into it. Yeah. Sidestep left is where Zafina is weak, right? So using that is really good. The QCF1, the shoulder low, unlow parryable, -14, but I mean, you can only get a while standing 4 in it, right? So there's multiple things there that the Feng. So I'm glad he switched to the Kazuya there. But as we can see, Ebel the Maestro going for the Eddie, the character that he is known for, the character that made him a legend here in the Tekken world, and I just love to see it.
Beautiful. He's just whiff punishment was on point. Like space, he was playing a lot with the spacing. I noticed there were like so many spacing traps, and just so confident in his mix-ups that he just goes for the same option again because he's like, I know you're not gonna block it, Chief.
Yeah, that was sick. And this situation that you brought up too, intentionally dropping the 3rd hit just to go for the sidestep 1+4. It's like, he can't punish this in this meaty situation off the tech roll.
Gives you like a free wall splat.
Yeah, 100%, man. You know, I'm lucky. I got to see Eddie and Zafina.
Yeah, both your characters, right?
But look at that, the back 1+2 as well to go around the situation where you usually get a mix-up with Geese, right? So the sidestep 2+4, one of the better moves in the game, and then
it's the god move for Eddie for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So that means that our MVP is going to be our India MVP, Ebel the Maestro, because you know, you put on a good show and he used the Eddie. You know what I'm saying? So we have to go for Ebel the Maestro there. You know, for Peru moving into tomorrow and for Jordan, you know, I think that this is going to give both teams some confidence because you know, it could have gone either way. It was literally final game of the boss match to decide the winner of the match, right? And tomorrow there will be the Captain Circle as well, which is a $50,000 single elimination tournament for the teams that didn't make it out into the top 8 for the Tekken 7 Nations Cup. So there's still stuff to play for there, man. And I think that this was going to give some confidence to the team Jordan as well. And you know, Margin Obama kind of briefly talked about it as well, how Jordan had difficulties getting that 3rd player over, right? Yeah, there were some issues and other players had to step in. But, you know, despite that, you can see the strength, right?
Yeah, Mohamed at the end really played great, man. Like, he was really catching on to the timing of Sergi, and they're not out of it yet. You know, even though they're not going to make it into the top 8 portion of the tournament, They're still playing for that $50,000 prize pool, like you said.
Right, well, let's have a quick look at the standings before we go to the break, guys. The standings are getting very, very spicy now. And like I said, the groups are going to be finishing today. Here's Group A right now. USA sitting at the top. France in that second place. Peru and Jordan. You see now, Peru has ended up in that third position. Jordan in last place, but definitely well fought. Then we go to Group B right now. Korea and Philippines sitting at the top right now. And then Bolivia, Germany, unfortunately, have lost all 3 of the matches, so they will finish in third, last place. Sorry. Looking at Group C now. Pakistan, Japan, ooh, and Saudi Arabia. So we're going to talk about that one a little bit deeper when we get there. But Pakistan versus Saudi Arabia will be one of the matches on this stream, so we can definitely watch out for that one. And then moving on to our final group here, Group D, Australia making the comeback after losing so convincingly to Ivory Coast. It's crazy. And UK and Thailand are set to play against each other. So that is going to be a deciding match for the top 8. I'm telling you that Group D is so exciting. Ladies and lads, we are going to go on a break. But with all the stuff that I've said, I know you guys don't want to miss this one. We'll be right back with more Tekken action.
थोड़ी देर तक अब बस लाइट ना जाए, बाकी ओके रहेगा काम. अगेन चौथी दफा सेटअप कर रहा हूँ मैं लिटरली. अब अरे बहरिया के लिए मान जाओ यार. बहरिया वालों को सुकून है यार, वहाँ लाइट भी नहीं जाती. पाकिस्तान वर्सेस सऊदी अरेबिया नेक्स्ट मैच होना हमारा. इस मैच के बाद हमारा मैच है
All new Honor Magic 5 Pro. Freeze even fleeting emotions in just milliseconds. Take marvelous night shots with lightning-fast exposure. The display reveals more details in bright areas with an astonishingly long battery life that just keeps going. The latest flagship chipset brings you exceptional performance. Unleash the power of magic. Honor Magic 5 Pro.
Open your eyes.
When you look into my eyes, tell me what do you see?
Tonight I'm gonna show you the wonders of the mall.
Hey, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose.
I need warriors.
So this is what you want in. You wanna walk? Show me what's up in. Now we ready to bust in. Take everything. Leave them with nothing.
If there's any team that could be considered dark horses to go all the way at the Nations Cup, it's probably Team UK. A team that collectively has been leveling up and striving for perfection each and every
भाई
tournament.
असाब
Joker, the team's strongest singles performer, has risen in the ranks. Winning the Mix-Up Master event this year, he has been very consistent as of late, placing top 3 in almost every event he's entered.
क्या रहा है?
Gonna do it! Is he gonna do it? And Joker becomes the back-to-back mix-up champion here. Crazy, crazy scenes taking out Ulsan 3-0.
Next up is Gosane, a challenger who knows how to navigate his way through battle versus any opponent. He recently had a great showing at the Red Bull Golden Letters event, where he took South Korea's knee to the limit, losing 3-2 narrowly in the top 8. His cool, calm, and collective demeanor never give away what he's thinking and make him an extremely tough opponent. He will for sure be a rock for Team UK at the Nations Cup.
Hang on a second! Gosane! Oh my god!
Then last but not least, it's K-Wiss, the UK team captain, bringing his
Wait,
deadly
K-Wiss
horror
bhi
into
hai?
the center stage. K-Wiss dominated the Tekken World Tour 2022 West Europe Regional Finals, taking gold on the day over Joker in the Grand Finals.
K-Wiss now so close to winning the tournament. Oh! Last pixel. And there it is! K-Wiss is going to be your champion for the Tekken World Tour Regional Finals.
Now as team captain, K-Wiss will attempt to drive his team to victory through thick and thin. Do Team UK have enough to take down the top dogs?
K-Wiss ने बाल कटवाए
Will be
देखे?
revealed here in the Nations Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy, ladies and lads, welcome back to Gamers8 here live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. You can tell I'm a little bit excited here because we have Group D coming up. Why are you guys laughing, man? I'm joined by Rip and MYK. I'm getting a little bit excited here, man. Brian, can you blame me?
Yeah. Why are you so excited, bro?
I'll tell him why. Because I think the next match coming up is going to be Thailand versus the UK. And this, I believe, is a top 8 qualifier. This match decides who makes it into tomorrow in the top 8. So there's a lot to play for here, Rip and MYK.
Yeah, I mean, this one is going to be a lot of fun. Obviously, you're excited because UK's in it. But Thailand, you know, they came out of the gates like really weak, actually, right? They came out with a surprise loss. We're like, whoa, what's going on over here? But the UK, we actually haven't even seen on the main stage at all. So this is their first time out here.
Yeah, I mean, that was a surprise too. Thailand, Book, picking Geese, not even the Akuma. Like, I thought it was Jin and Akuma, and then just Geese out of
Jin
nowhere.
mains, bro.
Every time.
Just doubting the Jin every time. But we do have UK versus Thailand now. As you can see on the screen right now, Shin Akuma, the captain of the team, Book, you know, World Warrior, and Pato Lars as well. I mean, very, very strong player and good diversity as well when it comes to character selection, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Lots of different characters. I think it's like he has a Lily and a Lucky Chloe, if I'm not mistaken, for Pat. Yeah. You know, Shin Akuma's going to have the Akuma, obviously, Book. Who knows what Book is going to pick? I mean,
it's always a surprise.
This
but
guy,
most likely Jin and Akuma.
Yeah, he's traveled around the world, placing the best he's ever placed with Jin at Combo Break, I felt like. One of his most impressive performances. And then, you know, he has a slightly lackluster performance, making top 16 still, but not the top 8s. And now comes out here and picks Geese Howard in this tournament. It blows my mind. So I don't know where his head's at, but you know, he's got to bring his A game if he wants to get
Well, they brought it back, right, going up against Ivory Coast. So Thailand did take out Ivory Coast. That means Ivory Coast is at 1 and 2. I don't believe they have a chance now to make it into tomorrow's top 8. However, this is a qualifier right now. Let's talk about the Team UK a little bit. We've got Joker, K-Wiss, 2 Tekken World Tour finalists, and of course, Gosane, who has been just doing so well at these international tournaments against the highest competition in the world. What do we make of this team and their chances versus Thailand?
I mean, they're ridiculously strong. Obviously, Joker, back-to-back mix-up champ, right? He's been on fire lately. You know, top 4 finishes around the EU, basically, for the past year and a half or so. And then I think K-Wiss was like the EU West Regional Champion. Right? So he's doing pretty good. Gosane, as you mentioned, playing phenomenal always. So they have a very strong roster, and the characters are pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's really going to come down to the matchups here. It's like which player going from which player from which teams as well. And we're going to get a little sneak peek of that from the selector match because we're going to get to see which side is going to lose, and then they're going to see the sneak peek on the first player on the opposite team.
We're not going to do the calculations for you guys because none of us here are good at math, but there could be a...
Speak for yourself.
All right, okay, cool. What's 48 times 34?
Oh, it's 2,942.
Sick, nice one. Good stuff. Someone let me know if he was right or if he's lying to me. But yeah, again, there's so much that hangs on this set right now, guys. I mean, for the selector match, do you think this is going to be something that's really, really important?
I'm still thinking about the question. What the hell is the question?
Yeah, the selector match, I think, is going to make a big difference here, especially because you're going to get the sneak peek on the first member of the opposing team.
Yeah.
And then the player versus player matchup comes into play.
100%, guys. And let me ask you then, who do you think is going to take this one, man? I mean, we're not going to do the calculations, but I mean, there could be a potential if there's a sweep for one of these teams to make it into the winner's side. I mean, we don't know yet, right? But I mean, Australia has already been confirmed into that top 8. But I mean, I think both these teams have a lot of pressure on their shoulders. Who can deal with that pressure better, do you think?
I mean, I think when it comes to dealing with pressure, if Book's on his game, Book can get it done. But Joka obviously has dealt with time and time again a lot of top 8 finishes, so
Book,
he can definitely deal with
Joka,
pressure as well.
I mean, I think Joka and Kiwis on the same team together, both of them TWT finalists, is going to be hard to beat.
Right, okay, let's see. Well, let's see. We have UK versus Thailand, and we are ready on the stage. Let's take it away.
Let go, ले बजाओ.
Gamers8 Nations Cup. Yo, you guys still with me out there? Make some noise! Hey now, I like that.
عندنا المباراة الحالية مباراة ما هي طبيعية، راح تحدد من اللي راح يكمل باقي المشوار معنا إلى التوب 8. منتخبين أبهرونا بالمستوى اللي قدموه، لكن برضو بنفس الوقت أصدمونا في نتائج المباريات اللي كانت في الستريم الثاني. مباراة ما كانت متوقعة بصراحة.
Now with that, we can get to these matches. First team on the stage, you've seen them before. They're nice with it. Guys, make some noise for Thailand!
Thailand versus
a very strong group of players you got walking down here. Book being one of the prides of his regions, of course, a very strong Tekken player who continues to go out on the campaign trail to try to get these TWT points. And now with this team, he's trying to make sure you guys know how strong that region is.
منتخب تايلاند في موقف صعب في هذه المباراة اللي راح نشوفها إذا قدرنا ينتصر فيها راح يضمن التأهل. عندهم برضو الكابتن حقهم شين أكوما فعلا راح يبدع في المباراة. هل بنشوفه بيقدر يختار الشخصيات اللي معروف فيها ويقدر يتفوق المباراة. لكن الحين أعزائنا المشاهدين خلونا نرحب بالمنتخب الثاني المنافس. أعطونا تحية لمنتخب المملكة المتحدة.
Another strong team, another strong region here. United Kingdom. I know these guys personally, of course, and I'm telling you right now, a lot of work has gone into getting them up on this stage. They come from a lot of different places when it comes to Tekken, whether it be commentary or playing. There's a strong player, a strong team.
عليهم الضغط عالي وللأمانة مباراتهم اللي قبلها كانت جدا صعبة وغير متوقعة وحطتهم تحت ضغط أكبر فيها لأن لو فازوا قبل في المباراة كانوا الحين يدخلون في المباراة هذه بشكل أسهل ورايق حتى برضو أكثر لكن مباراتهم الحين هم تحت الضغط كلهم زي ما قلنا لكم قبل شوي أن الفايز بينهم هو اللي راح يكمل باقي المشوار معنا إلى التوب 8.
Players, take your seats and let's get ready to play.
فلأن الحين راح نستعد اللعيبة راح يستعدون ياخذون أماكنهم عشان نبدأ المباراة على طول المباراة اللي بينهم بين اللي تجمع بين منتخب تايلاند ومنتخب المملكة المتحدة.
And for the competitional words, let's send it to the desk.
والحين عشان نبدأ لكم المباراة خلونا ننتقل مع المعلقين.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the penultimate match of the night between the United Kingdom and Thailand. I am Bloodhawk here in the casting booth with the legend Markman. Mark, are you excited for this match?
I'm super excited. You know, it's nice to see Thailand out here in team format, and you know, they're looking to try to get it out, but also not to be outdone the United Kingdom. So this is tough, man. I mean, I know Spag asked our analyst earlier who they thought they would get it. What do you think?
Unfortunately, I have not been able to keep up on the UK's matches. This is the first time they were actually on stream today. So, you know, had the match against Ivory Coast, had the match against Australia, which they lost. So Australia, having finished all their games for today, they're currently 6-3 in terms of matches. Both of these teams are actually 3-3. So in order to have a chance of getting out in winners, they have to 3-0 sweep their opponents.
They have to get the best possible score output, right?
Yes. So these guys flipping the coin for the selector match. The captains Kwis and Shinakuma. Who would you bring up in the selector match here? Is it Book? Is it Shinakuma?
Honestly, you know, I don't think it matters too much. I think it's a good test. It really depends on how much you value and what your strategy going into is. You know, I've been mind blown, especially early on. I was talking to Red maybe they're throwing out bait here. Maybe they want you to think that the player they're throwing out there is super weak, and that's who we're going to pair up against this guy. There's so much strategy going into this outside of just winning the selector match.
A surprising amount of strategy, right? You can play it as a mind game, you can throw it away and not
care
about
it.
You can pretend that you're throwing it away and not care about it, but you're just trying to bait out information from the enemy. You can see how maybe if they bring out a strong player, you can try and test them to see how good they're feeling that day, especially if it's early on in the day. There's such a simple match, like you would think. It's like, okay.
Something that not only do you get some information.
दादाजी आप सुनाएं क्या हालचाल है? बड़े दिनों बाद नजर आ रहे हैं स्ट्रीम पे आप.
So
Rafe कैसे है?
Shin Akuma is coming up to the stage to play in the selector for Team Thailand. The captain wanting to do. Oh, it looks like both captains will be playing.
Kwis, the Taekwondo Hwarang veteran, even though he's super young.
Yeah, it's like amazing. This Tekken 7 in general, right? So much new, young talent that it used to be
old man's game only.
Yeah, I mean, it also used to be. I used to tell people like you learn the current game to get good at the next game, but so many people have.
ये चीज़ नहीं भूलती जितना इसका पे हमने क्लास में शुगर लगाया था ना. Chinese अब नहीं भूलती.
And all, but like so many of these young players have matured and improved so rapidly.
Yeah, and you know, honestly, it's really older than that because you got to think about the arcade release, the pre-release as well. We, as fans, at least in the West, have had so much time to really learn it and develop our understanding of this game. Seeing that it's still played, and you know, honestly, we come from an era and a generation where Tekken was not as big as it is today. You know, major tournaments for us was like maybe 100, 200 people, but now we're seeing 1,000 people tournaments.
Yeah, and the game's lifespan would probably be, you know, 3
मजे
years.
में सब अच्छी बात है यार.
Started getting bored.
मजे में रहो, यही लाइफ है बस.
6 years.
ऐसे बात बस मौत आनी है और हमने अपने ठिकाने में पहुंच जाना है.
I want to complain about the game on and off and stuff over the lifespan. The fact that it's lasted so long with dev support,
उधर ऐसे तो मैं स्ट्रीम पे बुला लेना.
Keeping interested in growing, it's a blessing.
It is super awesome to see that, of course. And you know, it's crazy because like, you know, a new game has already been announced. A lot of people are looking forward to Tekken 8. However, you know, in the past, whenever a new game was announced, people would stop playing the current one and just kind of wait till the next one. This game is still super poppin', super popular. Anyways, we're going to go into the selector match. First round for the side, and then second round, of course, for the rival reveal. We got Kwis and Shinakuma. Shinakuma with his longtime main character of Lars. He does use Akuma as well. The name is not just a fancy call-out.
Chinese.
Yeah, this matchup goes with the Lars versus Hwarang. You know, ever since they buffed that Lars 1-1-1 string to be a counter thing, it's been a useful tool for just trying to stuff out Hwarang pressure and make him hesitant to run the Flamingo game. But going into this first round to the side, selection.
Oh, he had him.
Looking really strong, trying to overwhelm him, but gets the block, trying to force it back. Orbital gets blocked, Skyrocket gets blocked.
Oh, I can't believe that hit, but the follow-up did not hit.
Yeah, bad angles.
Yeah, he went for the develop kicks afterwards as well.
Shinka Lars of Keviska.
Nice
All
block.
right.
Still trying to stay in this, spends the rage drive to keep pressure.
Okay.
Lots of Flamingo pressure still going. Doesn't break the cannonball throw. Ooh, sweet bang! And he brings it back from a pixel and wins the side selection for his team. Now the rival reveal.
Oh, sidestep arc.
बुलाया उसे मैंने आता भी
Full combo.
आ रहा है रास्ते में समझ लो
No, push some full
यार ये स्टेज बहुत गंदी है seriously कुछ नजर नहीं आता है स्टेज के ऊपर
Yeah, that was good stuff there.
These guys are playing for real just from the jump.
Nice block there on the shoe shine.
Oh, backlash. Is he going to win 2 in a row?
Yeah.
That was so close.
Here come my guy.
Dash up, down back 4, able to close it out. K was 2 rounds straight. That was quicker than the character selection screen. That was fast.
Here comes my guy.
United Kingdom will get the selection of sides.
Double advantage.
For games 1 and 3. Thailand will still be able to choose sides for game 2. And Team Thailand will have to show their first player first.
Yeah, they're going to have to show their first card here. I wonder who they're going to put up into the set first. And, you know, for the UK, this is obviously going to be key for them. They'll know who's going to be coming up first. They'll get to kind of
control
who goes into the matchup. I have a feeling they're going to keep Book as the anchor. I feel like that's been common throughout what they've been playing so far.
Despite...
oh, this is right outside.
मुझे बस आती जब तेरी याद याद
Yeah, despite what I hear,
मुझे सिर्फ अब याद आती कुछ लोगों की
dubious character choices in that boss battle.
Dubious is very.
तो क्या करें हम उनके बारे में कुछ कर नहीं सकते हैं
Rip was exclaiming at the very least that he can't believe that Book is using geese. Can't believe that he's not
Book
picking
is
Jin.
using geese
Oh, they pull out the yellow card.
Blind pick. So whoever they set. So it looks like Joka is coming up.
I mean, Joker's going to use one of 2 characters, right? I wonder who.
Fang is a pretty solid character. It's hard to really say he has, you know, bad matchups, but maybe he's just trying to may potentially want to bring out the Heihachi. It's a blind pick, and they're putting up Shin Akuma for the first game.
Do you know if
Joka
has used Heihachi at all throughout the competition?
Unfortunately, I've had not had the time to watch the UK matches. They've been on the secondary stream. I mean, like, I've had very few breaks this weekend, as have you. So
yeah, I mean, I'm Team America, so I don't rate the UK that high.
Oh, I mean,
I'm joking. I love those guys. Those guys are super good.
अब आप वो वाला
I
मैच
wasn't paying attention to their
डिलीट किया किसी वजह से समझ सकता होगा तो
happening on stream B.
पर्सनल इन्फो
Again,
रिवील
this
नहीं
is the
करनी
first
किसी
time
भी
they are
तरह
showing
की
up
ना
on stream A, so I'd love to see what they're able to bring to the table. I mean, high stakes. I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier. This is gonna be very rough because again.
अफाफ वैसे टेकन खेलता था कभी खेली है टेकन
It has to be a decisive victory if they want to get the best positioning as well.
Yeah. At the very, they have to, either team, like I said earlier, has to sweep to have a chance of getting out into the upper bracket. And at that point, it comes down to games won and lost. And, you know, unfortunately, I failed math in school, so I don't have the exact numbers of how it's gonna work out.
We're letting the team do the crunching, right?
Yeah, exactly. They will do the heavy lifting for us.
Yeah, but again, this is so important. This is something that, again, you want to make it out on the upper bracket. You do not want to go in on the lower bracket side.
You need those 2 lives.
Especially with so much on the line. You want to be able to secure a spot to chill on Sunday. You do not want to have to play tomorrow night with potentially being out.
Yeah, especially with the people that we are pretty sure are going to be in loser side, like Team Japan, Team Philippines. Do you really want to have to? Do you really have to run into them round 1 and potentially end your tournament life right there?
Those 2 teams are secure already, right?
Yeah.
So Japan and Philippines, are they 100% in on the lower bracket side?
I believe so.
Oh man, so again, the ticket in there is not going to be an easy one.
I know for sure Team France is as well.
मैंने कर दिया बुलाया मैंने मैसेज किया आते हैं अभी
on the upper side. Likely Pakistan as well.
वैसे यार टेकन खेली अभी by the way 7
final match will be Pakistan versus Saudi Arabia after this, and if Saudi can manage to beat Pakistan, they may take it over Team Japan.
Yeah, and then Korea has secured a spot in the upper bracket as well.
Done.
Joker going with the Fang. Shin Akuma going with the Lars instead of the Akuma. Joker obviously having lots of Akuma experience, having run into Super Akuma so many times.
ले भाई Daniel
maybe
ही
that's
आई
what
है
they were
देख।
avoiding here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's worth trying the Akuma as well. I mean, at least for one match. You know, first to one Akuma sometimes is super good, but maybe he wants to save Akuma as the anchor
I'm
pick.
fine Daniel, हमारा एक बहुत पुराना साथी याद कर रहा था तुम्हें।
Then, like you said, first to one Akuma.
That's the AK strat, yeah.
Yeah.
So all right, here we go. This is game number 1. The entry game
बचपन
and the
में
middle game
कंट्रोलर
worth
पर
1 point
ब्राउन
each
लेवल
for each
पकड़ा
one of
था
these
ना तूने।
nations. Of course, the boss battle worth 2. The magic number is 3. You want to get those 3 points.
वो जो हैंडल था वो ब्राउन था ना।
Fang versus Lars. Our first time seeing either of these teams on the main stage. So, going into the first round, Fang's such a slippery character. I call him the no fun zone. It's like, you want to pressure him, he says no. You want to get close to him, he back tempos back. And on top of that, having such amazing poking moves and tools.
He has a lot of answers for a lot of situations.
Danny, my bro.
Akuma already taking a bit of damage, about 40% down, but the silent entry 2 comes in. Joker slowly getting pushed to the wall, trying to fight himself back, but
nice duck yeah, Joker.
Crush.
Good wall setting 3. He's going to push towards the wall as well. One more mix-up could do it here. Oh, fish hook for the win. You know what, Shin Akuma, Lars,
Lars चला रहा भाई, वो भी Fang के सामने.
However, he's not a character that's not popular. You see him online all the time.
भाई ये Tekken 6 नहीं है.
You know, like you try to poke with that down back 4 or even like a down back 1-3 and it gets ducked and launched. You feel so bad.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like he's one of those characters where his legacy kind of precedes him. If you were able to fight against him back in the day, you have a good idea how to fight him now. It doesn't really help him out.
Even with the changes, like this character is very different from how he was in Tekken 6 and Tag 2, but the general concept still remains the same. If you were good at blocking down back 4 in those games, you already have a decent handle on how to fight Lars in this one. The new silent entry stuff, the new transitions. Can throw an extra wrinkle in the game.
Nice.
Akuma trying to get something going. The Tanahashi music playing, but the back Kempo 3.
नहीं Daniel आ गया, बट को जगाओ.
Can we get to the wall here?
बट की तो आदत है रात को 2 बजे सोना. Sorry 9 बजे सोना.
But no, not a lot of sidestepping here.
I don't like the situation he's put into. He's going after high risk. I mean, that down back 4 is not doing him any favors.
ये यकीनन तौर पे सुसाइड स्क्वाड वाली साइड से आया होगा. बगैर तो तुम लोगों ने जब वो ग्रुप बनाया था ना अकेले मेरे लिए, उसमें आज भी मैं ऐड हूँ. अकेला ऐड में बन गया हूँ अब तो.
Just in that first game, already looking comfortable against that Lars pick.
Yeah, he gets the world when he blocks it too. I mean, he could really do whatever he wants. Cashes in on the damage, and you got to think about it, the risk reward for Lars. Is it worth it to go for that down back 4 that only launches on counter hit?
Yeah, you think you would want to go maybe the down back 1-3. He really just wants the counter
or maybe
hit,
just the down back 1 right by itself, or the shoot.
Joker की reaction speed देखने वाली है यार.
But it's just like you want that damage. You're like, please like mash highs into it so I can get the counter hit launcher and stuff. But
ये team heavy है. Kevis, Joker और last वाले का नाम भूल गया. बड़े मुंह में ही शख्सियत है.
Entry match. Do we see the Akuma?
I hope so. I would like to see the Akuma in play, just to, just to kind of mix things up. That's the character that has gotten him as far as he has in many competitions. I mean, he's named Shin Akuma. Show us the Shin.
Joker looking, relatively comfortable.
He is the Shin Akuma. If you go back to him earlier.
यार अब आप बुला यार सारों को इधर स्ट्रीम पे बुला. शुगर लगाते हैं, बाकियों को भी इधर बुला. जैसे मैंने बुलाया.
Here again, so much on the line for these two nations.
ओए हाँ, Tekken 7 का इवेंट आ रहा है.
No random, so we might.
Cream block वाली साइड पे एक बाल डाउन.
Because no one in the right mind would not pick this stage. And with these high stakes, right? Anyways, we're gonna go right into it. I have a feeling it is gonna be a character switch here.
There we see it on Mishima Dojo. Pretty even now, both characters. I mean, Akuma has a Superior Wall carry, but because it's a smaller stage, even Fang gets the launch, he should be able to carry to the wall. If Joker loses this, do we see Infinite or do we see Walls? I feel like he's confident enough against this character where he's like, I just won't get myself. I will simply not get put against the wall.
Yeah, I won't be put in a bad situation, right? I won't let him flip on me. I won't let him do any of those jump tactics.
Don't put me in a situation.
But again, sometimes the problem could be you're so used to one Akuma, you might not be used to this Akuma, right?
Wow! And then the raw focus attack. Tried to salvage what he could from the side wall. Pretty good damage, 40% so far.
I mean, considering that you don't have meter yet, that's you gotta take it. That's way more damage than his normal combo.
Oh, another back Kempo one whiffs.
Alright, here we go.
Akuma movement is so weird to me. It's like, man, it's like, it looks like his back
It's like
is
bad,
so
but
stubby.
it's still kind of good.
Yeah, exactly. He avoids things that I never expect him to.
It's like he's like the reverse of Kuma. He has like weird upper body
yeah,
like weirdness.
yeah. That's a great way of putting it.
Wow, we're jumping today. Shinakuma not forgetting that he has 2D advantage.
Yeah, Joker was trying to force the thread of the Rage Drive, and Shinakuma was just like, I'm out of here. Great punish right there. Burning 3 takes it, puts against the wall, tries to jump away again. This time Joker not letting him, backing up, backing out of the corner.
Oh, that second whip, gotta be careful.
Little conversion.
Nice. And Shinakuma.
Again, you see Joker sidestep. Shinakuma trying to step away from the wall, Joker stepping with him to keep his back against that wall. Even if they're farther away, like I said, a clean launch can carry, but now we're in kill territory.
Yeah, and Joker's been doing a great job using that while standing 1-2. That super range when he's crouch dashing into it, reaching halfway across the screen. He tried to delay, he interrupted. Wow, this is huge.
Spends a meter to get him off him.
Oh, got him.
Nice
what a
block.
block. That could have killed. What's he gonna do? How's he gonna do with his jump backs? Oh my god! What a call out there. Great rage drive.
Didn't want to throw out the down 3 fireball because he had no meter to back it up, and Joker had already punished it with the shoulder earlier, so he tried to fake him out with the down 3, and Joker just said, wait.
मैंने बाकियों को भी बुलाया है. Let's see कौन आता है.
Get to the wall, shoulder, big damage.
Oh my god.
Looking real good right now. Shinakuma doesn't have meter to threaten anything and finishes the string, and Joker on match point right now for our entry match.
Alright, now Shinakuma's gonna have to be very careful how he approaches here.
1-2
the
punish.
UK with the advantage not only in the game, but he's threatening to take this opening match.
He gets a clean hit, he'll have meter for convert, but the windmills hit.
Oh yeah. And he's gonna get the wall as well.
3-3-4 conversion.
Oh, Shinakuma.
इंशाल्लाह आपकी दुआ रही.
Floated out of the sky, not gonna do much damage.
Done करो.
It is enough. 1-3 double up.
टेकन है सबके पास. नहीं है तो वो क्रैक वाली कर लो. लगाते हैं मैच. उतर तुझे अभी एसन की गेम का नहीं पता. एसन की गेम जितनी इम्प्रूव हो चुकी है ना.
Really clean play against the Akuma from Shinakuma, and now Thailand.
एसन ने मुझे उस दिन 10-0 मारा है. लिटरली ऑन स्ट्रिंग कह रहा हूँ. एसन साहब ने कुछ देर की प्रैक्टिस के बाद मुझे 10-0 मारा है.
So we see right here.
Me literally who is practicing for 6 months straight. उसको जस्ट मैंने एक स्टिक अच्छी लेके दी है. उसके बाद उसने मुझे ठंडा है पकड़ के. हाँ पुत्र अभी भी है. टेंशन ना लो. वो ग्रुप अभी भी एग्जिस्ट करता है. मैं तुम लोगों को करता हूँ ऐड उस सारों को.
Doing so great, just anti-airing with the wall standing 2, and that put him so high on the wall that he got doubled up on the 1-3s for the extra damage before ending it with the shoulder. Beautiful play.
Great display there of his mastery of Fang, and in the matchup as well. He was super confident going up against the Akuma, but a valiant effort nonetheless from our friends over in Thailand. If anyone from Thailand is watching and tuning in, Sawadee Kap, hopefully you guys are having a good time. But your team from Thailand still has a chance, but now they have to deal with the middle card. We got
Gausin.
And he's going, is he using a drone?
हाँ Gausin नाम था इसका. मुझे याद आ गया.
So much variety from Arcade 6. It's awesome. Arcade 6 controllers, I'm a nerd for that kind of stuff, so it's really nice to see.
So Pat Lorar is coming up for Team Thailand. Lucky Chloe, I believe, he brings to the table here. I think he has another character as well, but Gosain.
यार को COD मोबाइल खेलेंगे यार. मैंने ना कब खेलनी है बता दे. हम खेलेंगे लेकिन यार वही सीन है उसका.
Yeah, it looks like a modded drone.
उसमें प्लेयर्स बहुत कम आते हैं.
Those are not stock buttons, I believe.
Definitely not.
Looks
They don't
like
come with
gamer
the blues.
fingers or combo gravity.
It looks like gravity buttons in 2 different shades. There's a purple and a blue. That's what it looks like. It's hard to tell with the lighting.
Gosain, he flip-flops a lot between pad and stick. I believe he's committed to pad more recently.
For Gosain, he's all the way. I don't see him using any other character.
He can use other characters.
He definitely can, but he's a law player. Law players have this thing about them where they just stick to law. Unless you're double, maybe.
These guys getting ready for the middle match. Team Thailand now at this point, even if they win this set, they will be in losers bracket, having lost the entry match. UK, they can keep this kind of momentum.
Yeah, God mobile.
Chance of getting out in winner's side.
मेरी बात सुन तू पीसी पे क्यों नहीं आता मुझे ये बता God mobile अलग चीज है लेकिन तुम लोग पीसी पे क्यों नहीं आते ये बताओ
That's the crazy thing that it's decided after the fact.
Yes.
That's how close. Yeah, that's how close this group stage was. That even here, the final set in the group, it's undecided who's going to come out on the upper bracket, who's going to come out on the lower bracket.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but personally, going into the whole tournament, I thought Group A was going to be the tightly contested one.
Oh yeah.
And I thought Group D there was a kind of delineation. I thought it was going to be UK and Thailand with Ivory Coast and Australia trying to play spoiler, and that got flopped in his head. Obviously, Team USA having an amazing performance. Looked like Gosain might be having controller issues.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
I was happy with Team USA's performance yesterday. Joe
वो तुम्हारी बात ठीक है मैं ये बात कर रहा हूँ टेकन स्टार्ट कर यार टेकन में ज़्यादा मजा आएगा बानिस्बत उसके मैंने almost I think 1200 रुपए का अकाउंट मिल जाता है
Yeah, and Team Australia in this group after you know what can only be a disappointing performance probably of them on the main stage. They went over to the B stage.
1200 रुपए का अकाउंट हुआ है आजकल तो आपको इजीली वहाँ से मिल जाएगा उस पे आ जाओ फिर पीसी पे मैंने लिया हुआ मैं रोज तकरीबन खेलता हूँ आजकल नहीं कह रहे कि टूर्नामेंट चल रहा है ये वाला तो ये रीस्ट्रीम करना जरा जरूरी हुआ है
Pakistan, USA, Australia might be also. Let's assume Australia is in the winner's side. You know, how do you see those?
कौन सी गेम हाँ मुझे याद है मिलीमेट्री या
kind of playing out.
कितना शुगल आया था हमने उसमें याद है मिलीमेट्री या तो यार याद है मुझे
I mean, we don't know the pairings yet, right?
Yeah, so I'm just saying make up some pairings that you would want to see.
I mean,
or do some hypothetical.
USA and Korea.
USA and Korea.
That's one I.
Daniel's favorite game.
A lot of those players have played against each other in the past, so I think it'll be very exciting to see. And I think the X factor in that one, of course, is going to be Joe Crush. How is he going to deal with a lot of the Korean players?
Yeah, like Joe Crush versus Chanel or something like that.
Yeah, I want to see that. I think that's going to be very cool to see, especially. I would imagine for the first time, Joe Crush would be playing against one of those players.
Yeah.
On the other side, Pakistan, and I gotta imagine who's the other team that made it out.
Oh, भाई निकल ही है ना पेपरों से भी ये साहब लगा ले पेपरों से निकल ही हैं.
I want to see UK. I'm kind of rooting for UK here.
So you want to see UK make it out on winners, and then see them go up against Pakistan?
Yeah,
that'd be great.
That would be
especially since Joker has gone there and played.
They have
with them
experience
as well.
against each other. These guys have played against each other before.
I would be interested to see Australia's, let's say, play Pakistan because of the character diversity and kind of like the off meta picks, like Bobby with the Master Raven and Weepix with the Lydia and stuff like that. Just see how they would maybe.
मजा आता था यार उस टाइम पे सेकंड सेमेस्टर था ना वो हमारा
Yeah, and then in the lower bracket there's still
मेरा सेकंड सेमेस्टर था हमारा almost
France. Oh, man. France as well. Oh my
Japan's not guaranteed. There is a possibility that Saudi Arabia might they can etch out a win against Pakistan and make it convincing. They could potentially take Japan's spot.
Oh, that's right.
So we'll see how this goes. Still trying to work out these controller issues. Bear with us. We're playing for a lot of money here. This man Gosain wants to make sure his controller is working properly. You don't want to have to lose because of equipment malfunction.
Oh yeah, that's why they're trying to make sure things are working out here at the character select screen. He's shaking his head. I don't think he's able to work it out optimally, so that's unfortunate so far.
So this means Kwis will be in the boss match against Book. Horong versus whatever character Book wants to bring to the table.
Yeah.
Book also has an Akuma. Horong players tell me that's an incredibly annoying matchup for Horong.
It's not an impossible matchup though. I've seen Kwis win that matchup many a time. Anyways, we got Pat Lors and Gosain.
Gosain bringing the ball to the table. Let's see what Pat Lors has. He has at least 2 characters he could. The Lily comes out.
Lily versus Law दोनों ही मनूज हैं.
I know Europe has Kalik, right? The really good Lily
Yeah,
player.
Kalik, and there's a few other players. I mean, Fergus still uses Lily as well.
भाई टेकन नहीं
There's
खेल
quite a
रहे थे
number
मोर
of
अभी हम
players that can use Lily, but
अभी हम
not
सिर्फ
that many
टेकन देख
Lily
रहे हैं
Yeah. And, you know, Tekken is such an open-ended game. Like, two people can play the same character completely differently and have different philosophies about it. So,
ऐसा नहीं यहाँ पे तुम्हारी वो बात नहीं हो
these
रही
two players can get about each other. Gosain being really aggressive from the start, getting stuffed out by the Lily jab, and then the forward 3 catching the sidestep. Nice duck on the wall, sending one.
Oh, nice!
2-4 in return. Gosain getting the first clean
Hey!
and gets the hard carry combo to reach the wall. Trying to keep the wall pressure here. Patloar's little step trying to get away from the wall, but kind of getting pinned down by Gosain here. Stomps on him with Root of Evil. Breaks the 1+2 throw, but keeps the wall position.
I like it. They're about even on live here. Gosain has to be careful. Work his way out of that corner.
Plus frames, doesn't get counter hit with the 1 throw. No time to break. 1-2. Both in range.
Man, the DSS 1 forward, 1 able to land all the way. Patloar's probably thrown a little bit off guard there.
But that's just the first round. See how much data these guys got from each other just from that. Gosain running the Dragon Hammers. Nice punish on the back 1-2-1. Lots of small Tekken being played right now. Nothing super committal. 1-1-2. Nice flow. Take it to the wall here. Clean wall splat. Dragon Cannon Ender in the corner. Has to sidestep right to get out, but no fights. Patloar's fights his way out.
Oh, nice block there on the Root of Evil. Look at that, just dashing his way out, just far enough for the bounce, and that's going to close it out.
1-1 right now. 2 strong rounds, 1 each from both players. Boots up a Dragon Hammer, but undetoured. Slides in, fakes the slide this time, but gets punished. Clean wall splat, yes. Ooh, just hits him with the down 3. Stomps on again with the Root of Evil. It's gotten blocked a few times, but that doesn't mean you stop using a key tool. It just means you change up your timing, you change up your usage. Down back 3. They're fighting with weird walls in a weird position right now. Finish it, no duck.
Has to be careful. Working the way out here. Nice life lead, but Gosain does have range. Big opportunity, but just gets clapped there by the
याद है भाई फ्लैग वाले मैप को छोड़ वो मेरे ख्याल से उसके अंदर होता था एक लावा वाला मैप जो था
tools, but they're like tools that solve one option. She doesn't have that many options that can solve like multiple things, so she has to really make a read on what you're gonna do and choose the right tool for the situation. Like 4-3 for homing, but it's kind of slow, so she can get jabbed out of it.
अब आप बुला यार 2-3 बंदे बुला ताकि इजीली बातें शातें तो हम करें
4th round
दिल लगा रहेगा पूरी रात कल वीकेंड ही है
first game of the middle match.
Yeah, great job there. Really showcasing his usage of Lily, being able to read out a lot of the options. Maybe he's just really good at the Law matchup.
Yeah, it could be that. You know, Law players like to complain that playing Law is hard because he's so straightforward and simple, right?
And he hasn't changed. Honestly, he hasn't changed for over 15 years.
Which is true, but it's like, again, there's so many different Law players that all put their own little spin on this character.
जाग रहे हैं आज कौन सोता है यार
I like what I saw from Patloar's Lily in that first game. He did a really good job of like shifting his timing, shifting momentum. Like, you know, I'm gonna be risky now. I'm gonna play safe now instead, and maybe throwing off Gosain like.
इनका on है Saturday.
Is he crazy? Is he
Saturday किसका on होता है bro?
Honestly, a lot of the time the answer is somewhere in between.
Weekend is a weekend.
Just play one style, I think, at this level, right? You have to be willing to take risks.
दादा अभी मजा आपको इस वजह से नहीं आ रहा सनी भाई क्योंकि अभी पाकिस्तानी नहीं है यहाँ पे पाकिस्तानी जैसे ही आएंगे फिर मजा आना स्टार्ट होगा और मजा आना है टॉप 8 के मैचों में ज्यादा जाके
Be super aggressive, just backdashing and then in your face interrupting, and then sometimes they'll just play very defensively sound. So again, there's a lot to say about how you handle your opponent with your character and how you adjust and adapt over time. But right now, Patloar's up 1-0 here against Gosain. Gosain's going to have to do some extra work here to make sure that he can.
ये फजूल है मैं अकेला ही था जिसने उसका ना क्रैक डाउनलोड किया हुआ था
Especially if they want to get the upper side.
पता नहीं कौन-कौन सी मैं बंदूक उसके साथ यूज कर रहा होता था
Thailand has already lost the opportunity to do that, so now it's UK. Gosain. If he can win this, and then K-Wiz can pull through for Team UK, they have a chance of making out into the upper
boss battle में उन्होंने K-Wiz को रखा है.
Game 2, same stage, staying on Hammerhead.
Round 1, fight.
See if Gosain can make the adjustments here. Ooh, Dragon Hammer. You have to be like, it can be so hard to like want to continue your pressure on Lily because it's like so many good crushing moves, great side steps,
so many
decent
scary
backdash.
moves, yeah.
You know, like,
यार तुम सारे टेकन डाउनलोड करो टेकन का टूर्नामेंट करवाते
decent
हैं
backdash, great side step too, just movement.
And just like that, look, she just maneuvered her way out of the corner. And she does have some silly moves too. I mean, like I hate to say it, it might be a scrub move for a lot of people, but Matterhorn Cannon is a real thing.
Yeah, if you have the read on somebody's jab and you're 100% confident on it, why not do it? If it works, you've exploded their life bar. But Gosane taking the first round there.
Same thing with her weird properties of the down forward 3+4.
Yep.
She has a lot of tricky moves.
Yep.
But right now, Gosane finding out down forward one is working.
She get a clean wall splat here. Nice.
Hey!
Just good little
What a
adjust for a
perfect,
wall
what a
splat.
perfect round यार कसम
is
से
doing so much better here in game number 2. Whoa, he caught him with the big launcher
Hey,
there.
hey.
Wall standing 3, another option for going under highs.
What's the mix here at the wall?
50%, 60% right there, but
Dani
down 1, 2.
Dani लगता बाथरूम गया था
Gosane trying to even up the life bar here, threatening the slide, but goes to the mid. Root of
ओ भाई मिलीमीटर यार तो मैं तुम लोगों को बजाऊंगा पकड़ के तुम लोग दोबारा स्टार्ट तो करो
keep pressure on.
Execution issues here for Gosane. That's unfortunate. 2 rounds to 1 here for Pat Loars. Gosane still 1 round away from tying things up.
Trying to check him with the back 4. You need those homing moves to keep Lily's amazing sidestep in check. Nice punish. Oh, didn't commit to the 3+4 though. Down 1, 2. Well, triple lows, quadruple.
Whoa!
Dash up the Dragon Hammer into the clean down forward 2. Beautiful sequence from Gosane there, and he ties it up 1-1 in the middle match.
कसम से मिलीमीटर का एक अलग लेवल था उस टाइम पे भी
Like he hit him with 4, 5 down back 3s in a row before finally cashing out with the Dragon Hammer, and all of that mental damage was enough to make Pat Loars want to switch and got counter-hit by that down forward 2 early from Law, and that's for Gosane to take it. See here the 1 round he won in game 2. You see right here, that 1, 2, 3, hits him with the Dragon Hammer, and then finally cashes out. That down forward 2 was the accumulation of so much frustration from Pat Loars, just getting hit repeatedly, guessing wrong so many times in a row.
यार चैट चल रही है यार पुराने दोस्तों के साथ चैट में भी दिया वो लोग मैंने कल लगे रहो
Now it's 1-1. These guys have matched 3-1 games back to back to each other into this deciding game. UK wins this, they're 1 more game from trying to sweep
उनके साथ ही चैटिंग कर रहा हूँ जरा
and it's all up to Book to try to bring it to that final round match, which we haven't seen in this group stage.
भाई जाहिर सी बात है जब फ्रेम्स के बारे में मैंने प्रॉपर पढ़ा है तो मेरे तो लेवल होगा ही तुम लोगों का लेवल है मेरा स्टैंडर्ड है बट अली बात यार कोई बट को उठाओ यार बट को उठाओ मुझे नहीं पता बट को उठाओ यहाँ पे बट चाहिए
बट चाहिए
We get a bigger stage, maybe? Geometric plane. Pretty standard. So you see, we've seen dominating games from both these players. What do you think the final round's going to play out like? The final game here?
I mean, it really matters who's going to get the momentum here. I feel like Pat Loars has been, you know, a little bit indecisive on how he's going to go into the offense. He had a few good big launches here in the second game, but again, he's going for that wall standing 3. This time, the reaction there from the 3+4 duck.
यार कोई बट को उठाओ यार
It doesn't work at all.
यार सर पेन हो रहा है सर पेन हो रहा है वाह
सर पैन हो रहा है
shallow or kind of deep.
पेन हो रहा है भाई पेन हो रहा है
If you're चाहिए थोड़ी again using
माइक पास कर ले तेरी मेहरबानी है
यार माइक मेरा गलती से नीचे चला जाता है यार
कहाँ पे
बस यार जहाँ जा सकता है चला जाता है इसको जहाँ जगह मिलती चला जाता है वो अगर सुबह बारिश ना हो यूनिवर्सिटी जाना है मैंने
दवा करा यूनिवर्सिटी भी जाने की जगह
बताता हूँ तुझे
That was the first down forward 3+4 from Lily as well. Challenging with the wall standing 4, get off me. Trying to get something going here, getting some plus frames, getting some hits, getting some damage. Ooh, nice stab, a little bit of damage. Didn't want. I like not wanting to commit to the down 4-3 because if he had gotten ducked, Gosane would have potentially died. So instead, he went for the double low instead.
Yeah, big opportunity again, catching him, but then just clipped right underneath that jab opportunity.
Yeah, it gets hit. You know, it got blocked last time. And no punish. That's gonna embolden you.
That was crazy. And again, look at that. Nice whip punish there from Gosane, pushing back the other way now.
Ooh, beats out the slide, and the wall standing 1-2 hit grounded. It didn't float. Trying to hold the wall position, trying to fight his way out. Dragon Hammer. Ooh, with DF2.
Oh,
nice
this is big.
conversion. Can we kill?
Yes, be careful for the wall here. It's a normal wall splat. He's going to get the kill.
The angle looked bad, but he got lucky with a clean wall splat and managed to break the combo. Now Patloar is one round away from taking this match for Thailand. Now back 3, has the wall position. How does Patloar get away from this? Little sidestep gets clipped with the wall standing 1-2.
भाई इतनी खामोशी क्यों हो गई है भाई?
The walls right next to them in the foreground.
खामोशी क्यों करा?
Dragon Hammer trying to push towards the adjacent wall.
Try to catch him there and again.
Ooh, beats up the wall, but didn't commit. Ooh, full crouch down forward 1.
What a block.
Nice.
Should be able to close it out here.
Beautiful wall splat. And final round, as a wise man once said, going in this middle match, who will take it? Thailand or UK?
Give him too much credit. I don't know if it's a wise man. He gets hyped sometimes, though.
Ooh, hits the down 4-2, but hit him crouching.
Oh, that was huge. Caught him crouching. The follow-up here. He's going to have the follow-up opportunity. What's the mix? He jumped back.
भाई तू आगे पकड़ ले मोहित तुझे किसने रोका है?
Nice duck, little punish back turn, gets the free hit.
मैं नहीं आ सकता
Should have
भाई.
gone a normal option. Doesn't matter. Has a chance here. Mix up. Goes for the back turn 1+2. Oh, this is huge. Is that it?
That's
no
not
way.
Enough. That's not enough.
Not
Level
enough.
तुम लोगों का है भाई मेरा standard है.
Very close though. One more hit.
Dragon Hammer.
Oh, he gets him. That was crazy. Gosane clutches it out, and the UK is up 2-0 now.
भाई वो player heavy हैं वो लोग नहीं पकड़े जाएंगे सीधी बात है.
He didn't want to risk it on the wall combo. He decided, let me hit this Rage Art. And the thing about the Rage Art, it wasn't going to kill, but it gave Gosane time to think about his next action. Those 5 seconds meant the world to him. Ended it with the Dragon Hammer, blocked, forced the mid-low mix-up. Both options most likely were going to kill, bet it on the down 4-3, and now United Kingdom 2-0 in this set.
I mean, it's still not over. I mean, it's looking good for the UK. But Book is going to be coming up, and he's going to be going up against K-Wiz.
But let's see what the studio has to say about those amazing 2 matches. Take it away.
UK versus Thailand. A match to decide who makes it into top 8. Rip is laughing at me because I'm getting kind of hype right now. Gosane and Joker taking their matches against the Thai players, and of course Book now going to be coming in for the boss match against K-Wiz. So I think the UK, I'm not, again, like I said, I'm not a mathematician, but I think a clean sweep here gives an opportunity. Gives an opportunity for UK to potentially make it into the winner's side for tomorrow, guys. But let's see. Let's talk about what we just saw for those first 2 matches, Joker and Gosane.
Yeah, I mean, Joker's match, obviously, he did very well against Chinakuma's Lars. Forced and switched to the Akuma. Looked pretty good there as well. Gosane's match, though, pretty tense, down to the wire.
Bro, I'm so stressed.
I was laughing at when we came in here.
I'm stressed out for Spag for the Gosane matches, man. It's always super close. I mean, Pat Loirs right there kept it really close, too. Like, he was getting every 4-4-3. He was getting, like, everything that he needed, but then right at the end, Gosane able to clutch it out.
You know why I'm laughing? Because K-Wiz says it best. Gosane always looks like he's losing until he wins. That's
he
how
takes the longest road. He never makes it easy on himself.
How can I get hit by another launcher? Okay, I'll survive though, right? All right.
Dude, he kept swinging jabs into the 4-4-3
every time.
And then it's like, if you're Pat Loirs, I'm like, okay,
just keep doing it, bro.
I'm just going to do 4-4-3 into wall standing 3 because you keep swinging jabs into it. It's a safe launcher.
Not only that, but Pat Loirs is doing a good job in challenging as well, disrespecting Gosane. How many times did he get hit by the Lord down back 3 and just while standing 4 managed to hit Gosane, right? Not one time did Gosane try to go for the magic 4. But, you know, again, it's high pressure situation, right?
It is.
Gosane knows that in that situation, for his team to have the best chance to make it into tomorrow's top 8 in the winner's side,
तरीका मुझे मोहित है कि मैं Facebook पे भी एक साथ stream कर पाऊँ.
At the end of the day, he got the win.
हाँ, Facebook पे भी stream on कर सकता है.
इकट्ठा दोनों तरफ एक की स्ट्रीम चल रही हो।
going up against Book, the world warrior. Now, Rip, we talked about it. We
वो
have
चीज
no
जो
idea
देखेगा
why
वही
Book
चीज
went
शो
for the
होगी
East
स्ट्रीम
against
पे।
Australia, right? But it looks like, you know, against the Ivory Coast.
एक टाइम पे दो जगह स्ट्रीम नहीं कर सकते OBS से।
Right? And I'm guessing that's
हाँ नहीं एक टाइम पे दो जगह नहीं तो कर सकता। हाँ
You know, and I don't think the best character is going to
तू
be
यार
Howard.
फेसबुक पे कर रही है
Obviously,
यूट्यूब पे
he's
कर
a
रही है इस
very
जगह इस हिसाब से
talented
होती है
player.
स्ट्रीम।
You know, Kay was though
नहीं
equally
यार वो
talented,
तरीका
right?
होगा।
So this is a very high pressure situation because obviously if Book wins, then we have a set tie for the first time ever, right? So that's interesting. But if Kay gets it done, then it puts UK in a position where they're maybe getting on the winner's
किसी को कोई
side.
तरीका बता तो बताओ यार। I'm open for such suggestion.
I kind of have a feeling that this
I'm
might be
open
the
for
set
that
where we
suggestion.
get that tiebreaker match.
It's feeling like it, right?
Right, yeah, but Book has to bring his A game, like Rip said.
Yeah.
He has to pick his strongest character and stick it out with him. No geese, none of this other stuff. Like, I've seen his geese like never before. That was a surprise too. Like, why would you bring it out now, out of all places?
He's got plans, right? I mean, the thing that's interesting that you brought up, Spag, was that you said that maybe Book is good against Warong, which is Kay's only character as far as I know.
Sorry, say that again?
That Kay's Harang is his only character,
Right.
and that Book is good against Warong.
Yeah, I mean, again,
Nigga.
so Kawis does have a Feng as well. He does have the Lydia that he used to play a long time ago. The Feng is the only character I can see him going to if he was going to switch character, right? But the Hwarang is the character that he is stuck with. He's a specialist. I'm wondering how good Book is going to be in that matchup. I think Jin does well.
Pack की personality ही ये रही है शुरू से, हैं?
When it comes to the Jin matchup, Kawis has a lot of experience. Even recently in ICFCs, he's played against Ranger in like 2 ICFCs in a row. Ranger being one of the best Jin players that we have in Europe.
Yes.
You know, we have some great Jin players actually in Europe. You know, Daniel Mardo, Ranger being 2 of them, right? So, I mean, he has the experience. This is really, I think, going to come down to who can deal with the nerves better and play their A game, essentially.
I totally 100% agree there. 100% even.
Yeah, Kayla's got to close out the set. Otherwise, we're going to go into that tiebreaker match.
Which would be sick. I kind of want to see it.
I've been wanting to see it
I know
too,
you want
but
to see it.
you don't want to see it. I understand.
You want the sweep for UK.
No,
I understand. We all understand.
I want to see it too. I want to see the.
He said he wants UK to lose.
Right?
He wants them to go down the lower bracket.
Have you guys ever heard of the commentators curse? Let's get that tiebreaker.
He's trying to do reverse psychology commentators curse, huh?
Tiebreaker, man.
Yeah.
Can you guys say you want a tiebreaker as well on camera, please?
Yeah.
You're trying to get me to commentate a curse the tiebreaker to help you.
There's some reverse psychology going on here, but I definitely want the tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker.
No reverse psychology.
It's going to happen. Rip guarantee for the first time after 2 days. Tiebreaker incoming.
The UK thanks you, Rip. The UK thanks you. All right, ladies and lads, I think we're just about to get ready for this. I want to ask you, actually I've already asked you, you said you want the tiebreakers. Okay, cool, nice. All right, let's go over to this match, guys. There's so much hanging on this. It's going to be Book from Thailand going up against Kawis, the team captain of the UK.
Thanks, Spag, for all that. A lot of weird, like, commentary, cursing, counter cursing. I really don't know who
I don't want to see the tiebreaker.
I think MYK was the only one that maybe legitimately wanted to see the tiebreaker there.
No, I don't want to see it. I want to see the UK has the lead now. They have to put it through and get and secure that victory. They're this close. They have to do it.
Yeah, Kwis hovering the Lydia, but not locking it in. Playing mind games. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody just put up a blind pick card right now. Like, you know what? Let's stop the pretense. But Jin.
I think it's the matchup
well.
we all expected. It's going to be Jin and Hwarang. Let's go.
Okay. First to 3 though, so like there's lots of room.
Jin
to make
or Hwarang?
go really bad.
I mean Hwarang.
The book picking Jin, he's definitely confident against Kwis.
Oh yeah.
Mohid?
हाँ.
Jin and Hwarang.
Book.
Oh, Hwarang, हाँ, Hwarang.
Book.
Hwarang.
It's all on his shoulders right now to try and force this tiebreaker set and get the
Hey,
victory over United Kingdom. Kwis wants this sweep. I don't know. I can't keep track of the game's differential right now, so I don't know if
We're not even going to mess with it. We'll let the desk handle it later.
That's for people better than us.
All right, starting things off. Here we go. Hey,
skyrocket!
Let's go, baby.
Not being able to get to the wall, but gets real close. Down back 4 for the extra damage. Flamingo pressure. The up forward 2 to get off me.
Great block there on the side set 4.
Goes for the mid.
Oh, look at the timing. Wow.
Still got it though.
Whoa, and he still converts. Oh, this could be bad. This is going to do a ton of damage here. Single hit, wall splat. Follow up with the range art with maximum damage.
Ooh.
one's the mix here. What are you gonna do with the wall?
Get up.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh!
What a comeback from Book.
I like the wait, see what Kalos would do, and then hit him on the ground. Hey, get up. I'm not done
The
with you
trade.
yet.
Unfortunately there for Kwis.
Forward.
और रहेगा ये कहाँ रहेगा चल निकल अच्छा
Yes, right there. Ooh, we got laser cannon into the laser geyser.
I like it here. Good stuff there. Oh, but the parry timing was off. He gets hit by the backlash, pushing towards the wall, but a missed combo input from Kwis, and he's going to be out 2 rounds now.
Really fast 2 rounds, especially
भाई
after the
बुक
first one
ने
where it looked so
फड़
good
के
for Kwis.
केविस बजाया आज
Both from back-to-back mistakes there. That's unfortunate.
Ooh, he's going to try to parry the running tackle.
How's he going to deal with it right now? It's all about the timing. And look at it, nowhere. LLRK. Follow up here. Has the wall. Goes for the mix-up.
Nice dog. Little Punisher. Oh, the sidestep 1+ through the re-wall spat with the cans. Flips him over, but the second LLRK gets blocked.
No!
He
mistimed. Oh my God.
There's weird
Everybody
stuff happening
is
here.
getting robbed. What's happening?
And if you saw Book on the player camera, he held up his hand like, okay, all right, fine. Weird stuff happened there. Let's not worry about it.
Man,
Keeping the composure.
Kunimitsu in real life, like a thief in the night, and both players getting robbed.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Blocking the down back 3. Huge.
Oh, just a tip down 4-2.
The walls are being so sneaky here, though.
Wow. Yeah, it's not doing anyone any favors here. Oh, right now, great block there from Book. Pushing back the other way. The third hit, the final hit.
Tried to step it?
Yeah, he definitely tried to get out of dodge. Wow, Jean-Claude Van
Orbital.
Oh, it's weird.
He's going to get the
Catches
radar
out.
too. That should close it out.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be a sliver.
You think it's a sliver? Bro, he
Ooh, I
killed
was
him.
wrong.
Eradicated his life bar. Here we go. Final round, game number 1. Nice. Look at this. He's rushing him down, but the hop kick answer. Here comes Book going the other way. He's going to push towards the wall as well. He's going to get it.
Ooh, goes
Jab
for
to
the sword ender. Yeah. No.
Great stop there.
Like it, yeah. Just
Nice
down
duck.
3, just hedging his
No,
bets.
he bobbled it. What's going on? Both of these players. Oh my God, counter hit. This is going to hurt. He's going to get sidewall stun. No, he gets the normal wall back. Follow up. Oh my God, unblockable. What's going on?
He canceled it. Oh,
What's going on here? Both of these guys having weird input issues, drop combos at weird stages, the stage doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Look, he's definitely not calm right now. His team is trying to calm him down.
Yeah, I think, these guys coming up to him and like, it's a 50-50 of, hey, what the hell was that? And B, well, if you don't know what that was, don't worry about it. It's just like, you won the game, you're 1-0 in the set right now, just keep calm. And if you're Book, honestly, even if you even lost the game like that, you were kind of in control for a good part. I mean, honestly, both players were kind of like in control for good parts of this match. But this first round with the comeback,
Oh man, yeah.
I think just from that first round, much less this first game, I think this might be a real back and forth struggle.
Yeah, I mean, obviously both of these players.
मोहित तेरा stream चलाई हुई तूने?
Character, but again, their player
हाँ,
personality
चल
all
रही है।
coming out
बस
here
ठीक है।
as they figure out who's going to be able to win.
Canceling the
चल रही है।
unblockable.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, the fact that the unblockable input came out, the up back 1+2,
Yeah.
was like, what's going on there?
And you see him like, okay, fine.
I got
fine.
it. He's
Yeah.
like, I got it. Don't talk to me.
Sometimes that's just for yourself. It's like,
Yeah.
look, relax. It's a 3D game. Weird things happen sometimes. And with all the time, there were so many situations in that first game where somebody get a launch and the wall would be right next to them on the side,
yeah.
just threatening to screw everything up.
All right, Bookie is talking to his teammates now, trying to figure out how we're going to get back into this here.
Did they use the timeout card, or I
No,
didn't see?
no, they're not doing it. All right, in deliberation mode. As they go into this action, if you're Bookie, are you sticking to Jin Kazama?
It wasn't that bad. He had lots of good points. He looked really comfortable against the Horong. It's just, just sometimes the finger of God, Harada, shows up and it doesn't go your way.
He's not here, but he's here.
Yeah, he's always here.
इसका मतलब समझे हो? Tekken 8 का कुछ ना कुछ यहाँ पे रिलीज होगा।
अच्छा?
उसने कहा नहीं है कि Harada is not here, but he is here.
In the set versus Thailand.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I wonder wonder if either team is aware of how important this set is. Like, I wonder if either team was aware going in that if they swept, they could potentially get out into winners.
They have to have had an idea, because I mean, considering that this is their final match each, they have to know, like, is this even gonna count? And
Well,
if not,
I think they knew it counted for getting into bracket, but I don't know if I don't know, like, for example, I don't know if UK is aware right now that if they win this right now, they potentially could get into the upper bracket.
throw a camera in the pit. I want to know.
Here comes the
Get the
second
cameras
match.
ready. I want to see them freak out if they figure out that they're going to get in on the upper bracket side.
All right, game 2, Kwis up 1-0 in the boss match. Book sticking with the Jinkazama. The Flamingo sweep hits, pushing towards the wall. But again, the wall just kind of like the side wall, always in play against these two right now. But the LRK comes in, gets the combo back turned, gets the splat, but couldn't get the final back turn hit against the wall. Nice block! Tried to contest the Flamingo and eats the power crush.
यार आई म्यूजिशियन का क्या बना है यार?
This turns that situation into the first round.
Stuff here. Of course, he stayed nice right under the parabellum kicks. The follow up here. Book able to get the wall here. Savage sword. Yep.
About 50% on the board. Kwis, a counter hit. These guys are brawling, man.
Oh yeah, they're swinging, man. The dojo cannot handle these two.
Ooh,
Oh, the drop.
He
That's
wanted
unfortunate double hooks.
He was greedy and wanted double electric. Oh,
Nice real punish that time.
Man, that's a quick 2 rounds for Book. Again, he's looked in control at multiple times in these rounds, but Kwis just managing to take them in the end.
All right, gets a punish, gets a knockdown, but he doesn't dash forward afterwards. Oh,
Skyrocket, 2 for 2.
Yeah, and he's going for big damage afterwards. He should be able to get close to the wall.
Just short, but he's in the corner, not just against the wall. How does he get out? Stomps on him. The Flamingo pressure, double, triple. Watch your toes. Kwis, 3 rounds straight, takes game 2. And Joker once again offering their advice. Team UK immediately huddling up once again.
And what I love seeing here is from Kwis, he is completely switching up his styles almost every single round. It's not the same. How do you adjust if you're Book going into this? You know, Book, I feel like he's been taking so much risk here, going for things like the parry, going for certain side steps at certain ranges. You'll see he got clipped by that skyrocket at a key time there as well.
केविस साहब को समझ नहीं आ रही करूँ तो करूँ क्या? केविस कह रहा हूँ ब्रोक को.
Punishes with the up back 3-3.
नहीं ना बात वो नहीं है बात है कि हॉरैंक के साथ अगर आप सही खेलो तो फ्लिंगो स्पैम में आप पता नहीं क्या क्या निकाल सकते हो क्रिएटिव होके.
Don't know how he feels on the inside, but the outside still looks calm and composed.
Yeah, I mean,
he's not.
You can't beat the Book, right? I definitely don't know what's going on in his mind right now.
The set's not over, which means he still has a chance to make this comeback. But does he stick with the Jin?
I would not be surprised if he switched characters. Would not be surprised.
Eyes closed, contemplating.
He looks focused right now.
He looks very focused.
He looks just focused,
feeling of distress.
but he is just now
I think that phase
got the confidence जो कि मुझे लग रहा है कि over confidence में convert होगा. और मुझे क्यों लग रहा है ये अब 2 राउंड इकट्ठे हारेगा.
It's an open stage.
Open stage. Yeah. Like, yeah, we were talking earlier how like the wall was in weird places for a lot of those matches and screwing things up. Maybe just remove them all. Don't get cornered by the Horong pressure, especially at the end of that final round with the multiple stomps.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what confidence Kwis is able to bring into this matchup. This counter pick of the stage, maybe he's going to tell him, like, you know what? You think you ran away from the walls? Joke's on you, I am the wall.
Skyrocket.
Skyrocket. Ooh, spikes him down.
Just a frame.
Hit forward 4 though. What can we get off this? Boom. Pops him up. Mix. LRK.
Oh, we caught him with the mid that time and cleaned up with a nice jab to low string.
Still looking confident. Ooh, that's into the hook fist.
गंदा पड़ा
Pop him up. Run up for the mix.
क्या हुआ है?
Gets blocked. The final. Okay, blocking the skyrockets now. Oh, but the peacekeeper's there.
मोहित तेरा अपना रूम है.
Top kick. Trade.
Book's gonna have to be careful. I
Lucky
think
है.
Kwis is trying to set him up for something big again. There's the counter hit.
So many counter hit back 3. Back 4, sorry.
Uh-oh.
Throw.
Nice, and he gets it. Whoa,
ये
he
कमरा
drops the
उसका
combo,
शुक्र
but
है
it
मुझे
doesn't
ये
matter.
कमरा
Still able
मिला
to
हुआ
clean it up. K-Wiz tying it up on rounds, and again, K-Wiz is up 2-0 right now. If he wins this game, it is all over.
Nice step.
I don't see anyone sidestep that on the first try. That's crazy.
Another flamingo sweep. He's been really good at using it sparingly, but goes to the well one too many times right now, and is going to get punished for it.
You gotta go deeper. Okay. Those are good options. Gets the
Counter
counter
hit.
hit. Hey, you got the follow-up as well. There's gonna be big damage into the red. Wow, he caught him with the oldest trick in the book. Let me go back turn, not a throw.
The plasma blade instead. Nice duck. Perfect punish. K-Wiz is playing out of his mind.
Oh man, K-Wiz is going in. Let's see what he does here. Damn, on beat. This is looking
Four
good.
for 5 on Skyrockets right now. No punish on the right foot forward.
K-Wiz is doing music.
Oh,
Oh, forward pocket combo छोड़ दी.
Still in this.
But Book has to be
K-Wiz तो
scared
full
here. He's on a
लगा हुआ
sliver
भाई
of life
ना पड़ा
left here.
भाई.
भाई K-Wiz music पे डांस कर रहा है गौर से सुन.
Yo, what's he gonna do? Oh, it's all over.
He didn't even react. He was ducking before.
K-Wiz music के हिसाब से कैरेक्टर चला रहे हैं. अगर तू गौर करे.
K-Wiz 3-0 over Book. United Kingdom.
भाई मैं क्या ही म्यूजिक चलाऊंगा मुझे अपनी आवाजें सुनाई देंगी मैं बंद ही रखा है.
Later on, obviously they did a great job sweeping Team Thailand, but unfortunately for Thailand, they're now going to have to contest with the results.
You see Book kind of sitting there for a second, maybe letting it sink in that they will not be making it to the bracket stage. But still, handshakes, sportsmanship.
जोका यूके की जोका किधर है?
जोका भी खेला था यार.
They played amazingly well after they had to win this match to make it, and they all three stepped up to the plate.
Yeah, they definitely all brought it.
You can see here the first match. They sent Joka up against Shinakuma. Beat the Lars in the first game. This is the second game.
The big switch here, but of course the confidence there from Joka getting the right punishes, kind of really sealing a lot of the options there that Shinakuma had. But this match was a great one.
Yeah, this was 1-1 at this point. Trying to get something going. Both these guys showing masteries of their respective characters. But Ghost Saint managing to take it to.
मेरे ख्याल से ये कोड ठीक है बिल्कुल बेस्ट लग रहा है मुझे तो इसको दे खुद भी समझ मुझे भी समझा फिर जाके कालिया मंडे को जाके मैं इसको इसका वाइवा दे के खत्म मुकाते हैं इसको ठीक है
कोड कौन सा
यार एटीएम प्रोजेक्ट में लगा था एटीएम मशीन बनाई है भाई
मुझे दिखा जरा किस लैंग्वेज में बनाई है
C++ यार यूनिवर्सिटी में भी C++ थी
Again, it's like 3-0.
Stream करूँ stream.
Stream ना कर just copy paste करके दिखा दे.
Looked like he was in control for a lot of time.
मैंने वो तो कौन सा लिखा है मैंने तो लिखा ही नहीं
Getting so much success. Skyrockets, the down forward twos.
ChatGPT नहीं GitHub से उठाया मैंने ChatGPT से नहीं उठाया GitHub से उठाया.
ChatGPT से बनाया वो पकड़ा नहीं जाएगा GitHub वाला पकड़ा जाएगा.
The triple stop right there.
यार GitHub वाला ना मैंने बड़ी नीचे करके निकाला है ChatGPT वाला
पकड़ा जाता है वो.
ChatGPT वाला अच्छा नहीं बना हुआ ना मैंने भी लिखवाया नहीं अच्छा बनाया हुआ उसने.
Closing things out and getting that convincing victory. Let's go ahead and go to the interview.
उसमें इसने कोड रन भी नहीं करना उसने देखना वाइवा लेना है बस ठीक है उसे पता है भाई बच्चों ने किस तरह करना है.
चलो
उसने पता है असाइनमेंट भी कैसे ली है उसने देखी है असाइनमेंट जिस बच्चे का क्विज में उस हिसाब से नंबर है ना उसने उस नंबर से असाइनमेंट लगा दी है. मैंने कहा ये
You just defeated Book in a first to 3. How are you feeling right now, my guy?
There's a lot of stress and emotions right now. With
They
coming
today
into
with
this, we just
Discord
lost our
video,
last game
man.
against Australia. They played so well, we can't take away from them. And we were just like, okay, we knew to get through tomorrow, we have to beat
Text
Thailand.
message.
And we knew from the beginning, the one guy we have to worry about is Book. No offense to the other two players, but Book was always going to be the boss. That's someone who had to be beaten. We had a game plan, we stuck to it.
Change language. 1C4D Arduino.
مباراة المملكة المتحدة اللي شفناها قبل شوي أداء أسطوري من كي ويست
بابا
شفناه
دي.
في الجولة الأخيرة قدر يختم لنا إياها وهزم فيها بوك من منتخب تايلاند. سألنا اللاعب كيف كانت المباراة بشكل عام خصوصا أنها بعد ما انهزموا من فريق أستراليا في مباراتهم الماضية. قال أنه صحيح كانوا حطتهم تحت ضغط أكبر في مباراتهم الحالية لكن كانوا متأكدين وحتى برضو واثقين في الخطة اللي كانوا بانيينها ولعبوها بشكل مثالي وقدروا أن يحققوا النصر. المملكة المتحدة حققوا نصر ساحق في هذه المباراة.
آمين.
Now, last question I'm going to let y'all get back to. I know emotions are high. I'm going to let you rock, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations are definitely in order. Was the strategy, obviously you wanted to take out Book, but was the order locked from the beginning? Were you guys like, well, look, this is the order, we're going to stick to it? What was the game plan, just a little bit?
The plan was win the selector match, see who's going first. If it's Shunakuma, we send Joker. If it was Pat Loaz, we send Gosane. The plan was we wanted to go into that 2-0. Because if I happen to lose to Book, having someone like Joker as a backup is kind of insane. So I was like, if I happen to lose that, we send in Joker, see what he does. But yeah, that was the plan. Was we needed to go in to that final game 2-0. I'm proud of Gosane for pulling it off because that was stressful. But yeah, my teammates are doing amazing.
How are you so
they set me
sure?
up for that, so I'm happy.
I was a teacher plus I'm a game developer.
नहीं वैसे तो मतलब बताना इसके अंदर क्या गलती है मैं चेक कर लूँगा
इसके अंदर मेन फंक्शन क्या नहीं मुझे दिख रहा सिर्फ एक क्लास है
मेन फंक्शन नीचे है क्यों नहीं है मेन फंक्शन नीचे जा मेन फंक्शन बनाया भाई मैंने क्या हो गया सारी चीजें ऊपर पहले फंक्शन लिखे हैं सारे दो क्लासें ली हैं फिर फंक्शन लिखे हैं फिर मेन है
أعطونا تحية ثانية للمملكة المتحدة.
ये नहीं कोड पकड़ा जाता है मैं बिल्कुल मेरे हिसाब से कोड बना हुआ है जहाँ जिस हिसाब से मिस ने पढ़ाया हुआ है ना उस हिसाब से बना हुआ है ये कोड.
And with that, we're going to send it back to the desk.
والحين أعزائنا المشاهدين باقي عندنا مباراة واحدة ثانية خلونا ننتقل إلى المباراة الأخيرة.
तो पॉइंटर पढ़े हैं ना मैंने पढ़ लिए मैं पॉइंटर मिस ने पढ़ा दिए मैं पॉइंटर क्या पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म वर्चुअल फंक्शन हर चीज पढ़ ली हुई है
We're gonna let the mathematicians do all the work, but I have a good feeling about the UK's chances of making it in. We now have our post-match analysis brought to you by STC.
इसने कोड लिखा है ना बड़ा लेवल का कोड लिखा है इसने.
That was a wild one. I mean, the first game
ना याद करा मुझे
actually.
ना याद करा.
He almost 3-0'd him, right? There
मुझसे
was
लिखो
a
वालेगा.
situation with a 1+2 didn't hit the third hit.
It got his back and then he tapped the wall. You don't have any control and then it didn't become a combo.
इससे मैं छठे सेमेस्टर के कोर्स लिखवाऊंगा तो टेंशन
first
है
round comeback from
crazy
from Book, yeah, like
मेरे
he hit
पास
the
आ जा
first
तुझे मैं
round
गेम
just
डेवलपमेंट
for
सिखा
skyrocket
देता
right off the bat.
मैं यार यही सोच रहा हूँ इस गर्मियों की छुट्टियों में तेरे साथ चक्कर लगाएं थोड़ा
You seem like mistake after mistake from Book though, right? The
सिखा
unblock
सकूँ जरा
alert
मुझे
in
थोड़ा
the
बहुत
first game.
Probably a rage art.
Right, and in the second game he went for the electric combo to electric, dropped that combo with the wall, got lost immediately after. This is a look back at the first game right here. Look at this. This was it right there. Exactly. That situation, that cost him so bad. And right from that moment on, it seemed like it turned to K-Wiz to set.
K-Wiz साहब
And that back four as well.
बुक को कुछ समझ ही नहीं रहे थे.
Interrupting the offense from Jin. That situation there.
Messed up the rage art, got up back 1+2 instead of back 1+2.
Yeah, and there's a combo drop there, exactly the same spot. Like those moments are so quick. And this rage
this time is just like frustration from the game one. You know,
I don't know what that was, but another huge error, right? Just error after error, right? They just add up against you, especially in this kind of situation with so much pressure on you already.
And K-Wiz started gaining momentum. He's just like, I could just start going low on him. It's just frame skies are working
क्या कर रहा है?
He had a couple LORKs, but then he didn't let it go.
He hit one.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, LORK.
बुक ने बड़ी मिस्टेक्स की हैं.
That was a great adaptation by K-Wiz at the end there, which of course leads him to be the MVP.
Yes, our Qiddiya MVP is going to be K-Wiz for that amazing game against Book. And I just want to touch upon something.
Right now I am turning off the camera for now.
The selector match was vital, I think, for UK's chances because they got the alignment that they wanted. Joker was saying that he wanted to be the one that goes up against Shinakuma. They wanted to go up against Patloaz, and then Book going up against K-Wiz. That's exactly the alignment they wanted, and that wouldn't have happened, or it might not have happened if it wasn't for that selector match win. So yeah, again, it just goes to show how important it is to get those first 2 rounds there, man, and get the other team to force them to pick their first player.
Oh, without a doubt, that is so important. And obviously, that's just exactly what they wanted. It played out exactly the way they needed it to. And they did really well to the UK, man.
Yeah, I mean,
potentially coming out on the winner side of things.
Yeah, potentially. We'll see. We'll leave it to the mathematicians on that. But yeah, just having double Joka, just in case, you know, of course, it was up to Go Sane and Joka in those first 2 matches.
Right.
If they weren't able to close that out, they had, you know, had that extra safety blanket with, like, maybe, you know, K-Wiz not be able to take out the boss battle.
सऊदिया पाकिस्तान का मैच हो फिर मैं जाऊं सो मैं उस चक्कर में बैठा हूं
really hard for this one over the last few months, and it's incredible. These guys have come
बहुत
together.
सुस्ती के मारे हैं पाकिस्तानियों का मैच ही नहीं करा रहे. कल रात भी इन्होंने मेरे ख्याल से 1 बजे कराया मैच पाकिस्तानियों का. 1 बजे है ना मैच?
Training and getting good together, from then, and to see them where they are now on the big stage, potentially in the upper bracket as well, is actually beautiful to see, man. And the Tekken community, man, like where we are at the moment, I mean, these guys are super strong. We even saw Bolivia taking out Team Korea.
That's crazy.
That is insane, dude.
Like, what does that mean for that group?
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
did Korea even make it out?
We'll take a
as
look.
Crazy as that sounds, you know?
Let's have a look at the standings right now, because there are a lot of questions that I think all of you at home have, and us here on the desk as well. USA sitting up there in first place. France, they're in the second place as well. I believe that's how it's going to stay. So USA moving into the upper bracket, and France in the lower bracket there for Group A. Peru obviously taking out Jordan in that final game of the boss match with Sergi Master Mohamed Mishima. Moving
FIFA
on
World
into
Cup
the
देखते हो
next
तुम?
Group B. We have Korea up at the top there.
ये असल में हो रहा है गेम में हो रहा है
Philippines and Bolivia all tied at 2-1. But it looks like Korea coming out on top there on the winner's side.
वाह.
We'll let the mathematicians figure it out.
I don't know if it's already been figured out there, but because you got
could be.
Yeah, but that might be it. We don't know for sure here on the desk, but if that is it, then Korea, Philippines, but Bolivia, what a performance they have had. Nobody expected them to do what they have done here at Gamers8. But so a massive shout outs to not only Bolivia, but also to the South American community there. Your boys did a great job. Moving into Group C now. Pakistan, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and South Africa. Our final match of the day is going to be Pakistan versus Saudi Arabia. Because if Saudi Arabia wins, if the host nation wins, that is going to be another situation where you have a 2-1 tie between the countries.
Oh,
we have no idea what's going to happen with that one, but that is going to be the match coming up next as well. So we'll get to that when we get to that. But Group D looks like UK up at the top. They won more games than Australia and lost less as well. So I believe UK is going through in the upper bracket. Australia making it in as well on the lower side. UK, Australia, this is insane. I mean, everybody was talking about Ivory Coast potentially being the dark horses here, but they
final match of the day.
Thailand. I mean, we all been talking about Thailand as well because of how strong those players are, right? But again, not making it into tomorrow's top 8.
You see how important all the games, matches, sets, all those things count.
Yeah, but you know, UK's up there, man. Upper bracket alongside the USA. It could be a very interesting match.
I see where we're
top
going.
8. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, hey, let's see how it pans out with in terms of the bracket and how it's gonna look. But I mean, you guys are in for a treat here. Gamers8, Land of the Heroes, live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This has been absolutely amazing. But like I said, guys, there is one match remaining, and it's gonna be our match of the day, sponsored by LG, and it's going to be Saudi Arabia versus Pakistan. Before that, we will
इन्होंने कल उसको तंग करके रखा हुआ था.
ओके भाई ओके नो प्रॉब्लम. तेरा किधर है तेरा? भागा पोसड़ी के चुका
All new Honor Magic 5 Pro. Freeze even fleeting emotions in just milliseconds. Take marvelous night shots with lightning fast exposure. The display reveals more details in bright areas with an astonishingly long battery life that just keeps going. The latest flagship chipset brings you exceptional performance. Unleash the power of magic. Honor Magic 5 Pro.
ऊंचा बोलो जो भी है ऊंचा बोलो
कौन है 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 पुप्पो ये पुप्पो
Tonight I'm going to show you the wonders of the
पुप्पो तो पहले की बैठी हुई है
पुप्पो को तुमने सर्वर से बैन किया बताइए कैसे आ गई
ये पुप्पो जिंदगी बची है
चलो जी छिपकली और छिपकली का बच्चा दोनों मेरे रूम में बढ़ गए
छिपकली और छिपकली का बच्चा
That's why I was feeling strange. Pakistan versus Saudi Arabia within 5 minutes.
अरे डैमेज बड़ा कम होना है यार
Lars?
यार ट्विन पिस्टन क्यों खा लेता हूँ मैं यार मनूसों की तरह बार बार भाई एक मिनट हाँ भाई तुसी आ गए हो श्राउड साहब
international stage in 2019 when he astonished the world with a victory
कौन है
at
कौन है
Japan,
कौन है
beating AK from the Philippines in the grand finals with a full bracket reset. And this was only the beginning.
He's a Phoenix ahead. He's a Phoenix behind. Oh, he does it. It's over. Arslan's gonna get the tournament. Arslan, he's your Evo Japan champion.
Arslan Ash continued his dominance at the Evolution Championship Finals in Las Vegas, where he went through 2,000 players and defeated Korea's own Ni in the grand finals to become the first player to win 2 Evos in 1 year.
Oh! They trade blows. Oh, man, that was a crazy trade.
Then this year, Arslan Ash returned to Japan to take gold at Evo Japan 2023. He is now the only player in the world to win 3 Evo titles on 1 Tekken game.
1, 2, 3 intermix. Oh, that could have been it on the dot. And Arslan Ash is going to be your Evolution 2023 Japan winner.
Pakistan as a nation have been extremely dominant overall in recent times. Atif Butt is currently the world champion as he secured first place at the Tekken World Tour Finals this year.
Right now, Atif Butt looking to get this championship from Pakistan. Here we go. The one side into beautiful side step for no punish. Oh!
No meter. John Ding in trouble. The down threes are almost there. Get put. Gets the confirm, and that's going to be...
And Atif Butt is your Tekken World Tour Finals champion.
So with that said, Arslan Ash and Team Pakistan are going to be ones to watch out for in the Nations Cup.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and lads, welcome back here to day number 2 for Gamers8 Tekken 7 Nations Cup live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We have come down to now our final game of the day, our final match, which is going to be the host nation Saudi Arabia going up against Pakistan. This is a very, very important match because if Saudi Arabia does win, we have a 3-way tie. And joining me here on the desk, we have Bloodhawk and Margin Obama. How you guys doing?
I'm still trying to decompress after that UK and Thailand set, man. It was just like, whew, man.
Yeah, we've had a few barn burners today.
Yeah.
That one was really intense. It felt like it felt like a slow burn too.
Yeah.
It was going on. It just kept going and going. But man, with the way some of these groups have turned out results-wise,
you know, maybe like when we started the week, maybe the results aren't like super far from what we predicted in terms of who would jump out of some of these games. But it's the ways in which they did it, right? Some of these results and some of these sets just I don't think I would have predicted at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I would have. I mean, the three-way tie in Korea's group, 2-1 all the way through. I would have pegged Korea going 3-0 in that group, but Bolivia stepped it up. Even if they didn't end up taking out of the group, just having that victory over Korea is huge. USA stepping up yesterday, Australia stepping up today. Like so many like little surprises.
The way Group D shook down. That's crazy.
Yeah. And we were looking at Group D specifically before the tournament even began. We were like, this looks like a very tight group.
All four of them could have. Any of the four.
Exactly. I mean, all of these four teams are kind of like, you know, closely matched, right? And it definitely panned out that way because it really came down to that final match that we saw just now, the Thailand versus UK. And UK getting the clean sweep is exactly what they needed to do there, man. I think if they didn't do that, then it would have looked a bit bleak for them to make it into the winner's side. But yeah, very well played there from UK. But we do now have our final match. It's going to be our match to watch by LG, and it's Saudi Arabia versus Pakistan. Now, Pakistan have been looking good. They're undefeated. They beat Japan, which I think is going to give them a lot of confidence moving into this one. But you're playing against the host nation, and you know there is a little bit of history between some of these guys as well. Not a lot, not a ton, but you know, I think Saudi Arabia, knowing that they have to win this one, this is a must-win match. This could either elevate them to up to the next level, or it could, you know, end up burning them out a little bit. What do you guys think?
I mean, 100%. This is, like you said, must-win. It's the final match of the group stage. It's the cap off to the last days of play that we've seen here before we reach bracket stage.
Yep.
I don't, you know, like Saudi Arabia has a lot on their shoulders. More importantly, Raif has a lot on his shoulders to try and overcome this team, Pakistan team.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with the team order as well, because funnily enough, you know, the team order, a lot of people have been having like plans going into these matches, and it seems like the Bolivia match, they actually went with Ulsan for the boss instead of me.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, all this week, Ulsan has been saying, "This is my captain. This is my captain." You know, the captain is in the boss match, and then they switch it around, and all of a sudden they take an L. It's like you're deviating away from the plan, and you're making things a lot harder for yourselves. I wonder what the plan is for Saudi Arabia going against Pakistan. I mean, Pakistan being one of the favorites to win the entire tournament, this is big pressure.
I mean, we have to expect the obvious, right? You said it yourself. There's a lot of pressure here on Raif's shoulders. I have to imagine that they're looking at him to be able to say, hey, we're going to put you in this boss slot. You the boss. We need you to deliver a big win over one. And dude, with the way Pakistan was playing today, I loved how everybody showed up and brought something to the table. You know, a lot of questions around Khan. Khan shut that up immediately with his performance earlier today over a hot Nobi. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but Raif, I feel like either way, if Saudi Arabia is going to come up with a W right here, it's going to have to be on. Raif is going to have to perform. The supporting cast, they could make this possible by assisting, right, picking up a win. But Raif's going to have to get a win either way.
There's no way Raif is not in that boss position, and the boss has to perform.
Yeah, and I also think that, you know, talking about those first two players, Federer and Mohamed Al Jabri, they also have to perform. One of those guys will have to get a win so that it turns that boss match into a boss win, right? Because if Pakistan wins 1 and 2, the boss is a lot more comfortable, because win or lose, your team is not out of the match yet, right? So I think Federer getting a win or Mohamed Al Jabri, if they go for him, Sam brothers, one of those guys is going to have to take out either Khan or Arslan or Atif, right? I mean, we're going to probably assume that Khan will be going first again. He's a really good player to have as your first player because, again, he has a variety of characters, but he also has a really wild playstyle. If you look at the Nobi match, I feel like, you know, Nobi was kind of caught off guard by the amount of disrespect that he showed to him by pressing buttons in situations where he was super minus, right? So I think that kind of playstyle is what got him that second place. That's why I think that first player can be really good.
Yeah, it's possible, especially if they can win the selector match as well and see whatever person that Saudi Arabia puts up first, and then you throw Khan up there, just kind of like, let's say it's not Federer first and it's Sam brother first instead. Just throw, like, Khan would just be like, yeah, I can mop this guy up maybe or something like that.
Do you think it matters though? I mean, I feel like for the UK versus Thailand match, the selector match was vital.
Yes.
Because they wanted alignment. Here, I think with Pakistan, they're not really worrying about who's coming up first. I mean, they could go with Raif first or even Mohamed Al Jabri, and it's like at the end of the day, they're just going to put Khan up against whoever comes up. What do you guys think? Do you think that the selector match here?
That level of overconfidence might cost them, though. They might drop they might be able to, because if they are too overconfident, Federer or Sam Brother might be able to take a game off of any of the people they bring up. But what do you think about?
With all due respect, it is this Pakistan team is.
Yes.
They are who we thought they were, right? But we've seen some very competitive teams today make some very, uncharacteristic, kind of weird judgment calls with who to put in that boss slot like that, and they're paying for it ultimately going into this final bracket coming up in the next few days.
100%, and I feel like also when it comes to the boss match, there's been some questionable decisions there. I think, this is a new format, right? And actually, I think the format has delivered. I want to give a shout out to Ryan Hart because, this format has delivered, man. I really enjoy it. I love it. The fact that we haven't even seen a tiebreaker yet is kind of weird to me. I want to see one. Do you reckon we're going to see one here?
I honestly think we won't see a tiebreaker here, but we will see one in the bracket stage.
Unless Raif can do the job, right? Unless Raif can do the job. But as you can see on screen right now, we've got 3 titans of the Tekken World. Khan, Arslan, and Atif Butt. But yeah, go on, Blood.
I honestly think if Saudi Arabia wins, it won't be because of a final round match.
What do you think? What's the key to success here for Saudi Arabia?
Keeping confident, keeping strong, believing in your Tekken that brought you here. And these guys, you got 2 Tekken gods and another player in Khan that could probably be the boss of his own team, honestly. But it's like, they're still human, they still make mistakes, they still have logic to their actions. Read the logic, read the patterns, play good Tekken, and you can potentially win. It's not a 0% chance.
Yeah, I also think that looking at the Saudi Arabia versus Japan match, Federer should have some confidence as well, looking at the way he played against Chikurin. I mean, he played really, really solid Tekken there. It was like just a hit away from winning some of these matches. So I think they're playing good Tekken at the moment. I personally played against Mohamed Al Jabri when I went to his house just earlier, a few days ago as well, and I can tell he's playing some good Tekken as well. It's just about getting those nerves out, and I think the favorites are Pakistan here, right? Saudi Arabia, I think at this point, mentally you just got to be thinking about let me just play my best Tekken. Whatever happens, happens. Guys, I want to ask you one more question. I know I've been asking this a lot, man, but what do you actually think is gonna happen
but
if you're a
मुझे
betting man?
डर लग रहा है literally.
Am I allowed to do that?
सच बता रहा हूँ, सऊदी अरब की कल गेम देखी है मैंने.
Saudi Arabia has nothing to lose, everything to gain here. They're playing with borrowed money, so to speak. I would love to see them win.
Margin?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking for Raif to give me some fireworks at the boss slot. That's really what I'm looking for. I think Pakistan is going to be tough to get over, but Raif, you got to show me something you hear in Saudi Arabia,
right,
bro.
Let's go. Match to watch by LG. Saudi Arabia versus Pakistan. Let's go.
Here comes my snacks.
Nations Cup, are you guys still with me out there? Make some noise! Man, you guys are nice. You guys are nice. And I got a little treat for you now, because this next match is the last one of the night, but I promise you, you guys got a lot of skin in the game already.
أنا أدري إن كلكم استنيتوا هذه اللحظة لهذه المباراة اللي راح تحدد من راح يكمل معنا إلى باقي المشوار. مباراة ما هي طبيعية، مباراة المصيرية، وبرضو كلنا عارفين إن منتخبنا مشارك فيها.
Now this team coming up, you guys have already seen them, but you've seen the damage that they've done, and they are trying to make it to this top 8 bracket. Guys, make some noise for Pakistan! Pakistan, like I said before, arguably one of, if not the strongest territory in Tekken now. Burst on the scene relatively recently, but still a 2-time EVO champion. Once again, the current TWT champion and just a great all-around player from all these team members you see right here.
منتخب باكستان كلنا عارفين انه قديش انه مرعب، حقق انتصارين، في حال انه فاز هذه المباراه راح يكون المركز الاول في هذه المجموعه، لكن كلنا عارفين، كلنا نعرف الخصم اللي راح يكون، كلنا عارفين قديش هي مهمه وهي صعبه. فاعزائنا المشاهدين، اعزائنا الحضور، اعطونا تحيه قويه للمملكه العربيه السعوديه.
इनको हल्का ना लेना, इनको हल्का ना लेना। ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मद
Saudi Arabia, we are in home territory. You guys gotta make some noise out there. You know who's coming down to the stage. That's what I want to hear. That's why I'm here.
منتخبنا يحتاج تشجيعكم، يحتاج حتى برضو دعمكم لهذه المباراة. عارفين ان قديش انها صعبة وقديش انها قوية، والحين برضو راح نشوف المباراة الأسطورية اللي كلنا انتظرناها. منتخبين قويين، حتى برضو باكستان قبل ذكروا في المقابلة انهم عارفين قوة خصمهم، عارفين قوة المملكة العربية السعودية في هذه المباراة اللي راح نشوفها الحين، مباراة مصيرية راح نبداها الآن.
Players, take your seats. Get ready to battle. Get ready for the next battle. And for that, I'm going to send it to the casters.
والحين أعزائنا المشاهدين على طول خلونا نبدأ المباراة وننتقل مع المعلقين.
All right, here we go. Final game of the day. It's going to be Saudi Arabia and Pakistan. Rip on the mic with Markman. How's it going?
Feeling good here. Final match of the night, as you mentioned here. And man, it is going to be a tough one for Saudi Arabia. They're going to have to smoke through Pakistan of all teams to make it in here somehow, or to possibly even have a chance of making it into this top 8.
You know, the nation that everyone probably has on the top of their picks to win the entire thing, to win the big $500,000 prize pool at the end of the day. Pakistan having some of the strongest players. I mean, look at it. Multiple EVO winner in Arslan Ash. He won EVO Japan twice. He won EVO once. TWT reigning champion Atif Butt, and Khan runner-up for EVO last year. So man, they have quite the rap sheet on them.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. So
not to be outdone, the Saudi Arabian team has been performing very, very well. We've seen them quite a few times on the stream.
Yeah,
also TWT
Bob the game इसका
made it into top 8
को यार इसका बॉब चेक
this
करो
past year. So
यार टेकन को क्या रोल है यार, जरा मैं ऑल टैप दबाता हूँ ये ठक करके क्रैश कर जाती है।
चलो तू टेकन खेल है।
It's going to completely come down to the match.
यार तो मूड सारा खा रहा है मेरा, कह रहा भाई टेकन
भाई वो स्ट्रीम पे ऐसा करते हैं से।
Can people hold it down? Majid
नया
Obama
डरी खाई हुई है उसकी।
Right, show me what you got. You're the
रुक
one
जा
that's
तू
going
अभी
to
ना
bring it
खेल
on
उसके
the
साथ,
table.
पहले मैच देख ले, आखिरी मैच है।
And honestly,
चलो ये मैच
it's a
देख लो
big
फिर।
problem here against Arslan Ash.
Oh yeah.
And
Arslan Ash.
Atifat and Khan.
और सलानेश।
That's going to be rough.
Anyways, they're going for the coin flip, figuring out who's going to get which
एक तो ना
side.
मैं इसके ओके कोई मसला नहीं से बड़ा तंग हूँ, ये हर बार यही मैसेज करेगा ओके कोई मसला नहीं।
There are 2 key rounds that you got to look out for. The first round decides the sides for the first game or the first match and the third match. And of course, there is the rival reveal.
That's why I blocked him from the
opposing
stream.
team will have to reveal who their first player is
सही
going
है
into
सही
the
है,
fray.
स्ट्रीम खराब हो गया, स्ट्रीम खराब होने से बचाते हो तुम। नाइस
स्ट्रीम नहीं स्टीम।
Basically get the
अच्छा
order they wanted.
स्ट्रीम पे आके जो मर्जी करे।
For that selector match. I believe it's going to be Rob too on the other side.
और सलाम के बाद जो स्टिक का नाम भैंस को मेरे दिल आ गया उस पे। पता नहीं शायद क्रिस्टल समथिंग है नाम।
कुछ नहीं
काम्बा ओपल आई थिंक, पता नहीं क्या नाम है इस स्टिक का।
Battling it out here.
इसके ऊपर भी क्राउन नहीं वरी लगा हुआ ना?
क्राउन नहीं है, वो लगा हुआ गोल्डन है।
I don't think it
हाँ
works.
गोल्डन तेरे वाला ही है ना?
मेरे वाला ही है।
Like you're weak or like you can fake it. Because, you know, everyone knows that these guys are not weak players.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm talking about the Pakistan team. So, obviously, I think taking away the advantage from them is going to be
किस चीज़ का मैच है?
anyone that goes up against
सऊदीया पाकिस्तान।
And it's so hard to
ओह
even touch them
शुक्र है
anyway.
पाकिस्तानी का मैच है भाई।
So let's see what happens here. Players keep setting up the
क्या है
rounds, making
यार
sure
ये किस
everything's
तरह
going the way
डिस्प्ले
it's supposed
कर
to here.
रहे
Select match, of course,
हैं?
first 2 rounds.
क्या कर रहे हैं?
और शक्लें तो देख यार उन तीनों की।
I love these 3D avatar things they've got. Look at the side view of it. Oh yeah, it rotates. The players were all 3D scanned in during the media days.
That's a pretty scary 3D scan.
Yeah, it's intimidating.
Just make sure he doesn't show up on my keyboard. Anyways, we got Rife there, sitting down, getting ready to go.
ये पूरा स्टूडियो ग्रीन स्क्रीन है।
पूरा स्टूडियो ग्रीन स्क्रीन है।
पूरा स्टूडियो ग्रीन हाउस है ये।
See how this is going to play out. Rick, you have any thoughts here on how it's going to play out?
ज़्यादा
Do you think it's
animation।
going to absolutely come down to the final boss
मैं
match?
वही है ना, ये मैनेज किस तरह कर रहे हैं प्रोडक्शन सारी।
But Federer has been so good, right? All of his matches have been down the wire. I feel like he's got some answers that players aren't really expecting.
Oh, you know,
Arslan bringing out the Nina?
that's his favorite character. He's been on record to say it time and again that Nina is his waifu, his favorite character, right?
I mean, I think the big concern here is if Pakistan kind of like overlooks this matchup. You know, I gotta believe that Korea kind of felt the same way against Bolivia.
सऊदीया के साथ है मैच,
And if they
सऊदीया
put
के
themselves
साथ।
in that kind
अरसलान
of
ने
situation
नीना निकाल
where
ली है।
they're not taking Saudi Arabia seriously enough, and then they're dropping some games. Next thing you know,
यार
they
ये
may
तो
not
उसके
make
साथ
it
ही
out of the group.
प्रैक्टिस
I
कर
was
रहा
like,
था
they
आजकल।
should. They
क्या
probably
नाम था
should.
उसका?
ना
You don't want
वो
to lose.
Definitely don't. So we're going to go to this race to 2 rounds here in the G Corp helipad stage.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, starting things off here. Nina from Arslan Ash. Nice, right? Fighting back here. Looking for the opportunity. Nice down 4-1 counter hit. Arslan
Gotta
to
get
get
the
an
vision right
offense.
now.
उन्होंने कोनी और ज़फीना तैयार किया हुआ है। अरसलान साहब मैं नीना लाता हूँ 2 मिनट।
Goes for the shut up slap here again. Nice
दो
down back
नजर
three,
आ
but a
मुझे।
good block there from Rife. Oh, and look at this. Arslan Ash taking round number 1.
That means that they are going to get to choose sides.
Fight.
Yep, the side pick is confirmed there for Pakistan. Great reversal there.
Nice reversal. Down back 3 is good too. Pokes are good.
Nice pushing towards the wall here. He's going to get the wall combo. Ivory cutter into the stomp. Arslan
अरे
Ash
ये
looking
नीना
really
तो
good.
आउट
Gets
ऑफ
another weapon
सिलेबस आ
for
गई।
भाई ये तो नीना आउट ऑफ सिलेबस है बाकी।
Takes Wahoo advantages. Make it easy.
Yeah, 2 rounds
ये
straight.
2 राउंड की
खेल
है, 3
कूनी।
नहीं है ये।
भाई ये सिलेक्टर मैच है, सिलेक्टर मैच है।
Once again, try to figure things
अच्छा
out.
अच्छा
जो जीतेगा वो साइड सेलेक्ट करेगा।
अच्छा सही।
How, I mean, they're going to find out first who from Saudi Arabia is going to be going up. I wonder if they're going to go for the same order.
सलाह ने तो इधर भी नहीं छोड़ा
Is it
इसको।
going to be
चले।
Federer first?
पाकिस्तानियों की
some
तुम
brother,
लेफ्ट साइड
and
नहीं
then
ले सकते
maybe
भाई,
Rife?
छोड़
Could
दो
be.
उसको।
छोड़ दो।
हाथ नहीं लगाना लेफ्ट साइड
Very
को।
curious to see how that's going to play out. Oh, I get to see the follow-up and see what
अच्छा
sticks
तो
with
ये
the
इस्लाम के
players are
साथ ही
using.
लेफ्ट साइड रहेगी
I
क्या सबके
think-
साथ रहेगी अब लेफ्ट साइड?
Was Atif using one of the gold Evo sticks? It looked like he was.
हैं अली?
Either way, I'm excited to see how this is going to play out.
मैं कह रहा हूँ अब ये लेफ्ट साइड अरसलान के साथ ही रहेगी क्या सबके साथ रहेगी?
क्या चीज?
Match set of the
मतलब
day.
जिसने साइड सेलेक्ट किया है जो जीतता है, ये अरसलान ने किया ना, तो ये खान और ये आतिफ की भी वही साइड होगी कि वो
वही साइड
चेंज
ही
कर
रहेगी, वही रहेगी।
I think they have such a crazy arsenal of players. It's not
जो
a matter
होगा
of
पूरी
who
टीम पे
they
इफेक्ट
set.
पड़ेगा।
It's a matter of how they're going to
ये
approach the
नाइस
particular
रूल
matchup.
करा था।
All right, all right. Looks like some brother here.
Some brother first?
That's what it looks like.
आतिफ
And
ने स्टिक
Arslan is
चेंज
sitting
कर
down
ली
as
है।
well.
आतिफ ने स्टिक चेंज कर ली है।
Early on, not expected here.
अच्छा।
But it looks like they
आतिफ की
they're
स्टिक
gonna
का इशू बन
be
रहा था
consistent
पहले।
with having
अच्छा।
Atif sit in the anchor position.
That's usually what you would assume, right? That either Atif or Arslan
ये
are going to be in
PS5
that
पे खेल रहे हैं ना
Such a
सारे?
crazy 1-2 punch, right?
Yeah,
पता
because
नहीं
even if you
भाई।
end up
PS4
losing,
4 पे ही
except
होगा।
when the anchor pulls through, then you got to play off at least with
कहीं
one of
तो
them
उन्हें
again.
पैसे बचाना ही है ना।
But here we go, guys. Looks like we're getting ready for our first game. We're gonna get maybe Arslan Ash. What character? He's hovering the law. I was like, there's no way he's using law.
Yeah, he's doing it for you.
But definitely the Bob.
He's definitely doing it
AFC
for you.
स्पॉन्सर करा था।
But Mohammed Al-Jabri, some brother, going up against Arslan Ash in Saudi Arabia.
यही हैवी है इनका बस। एक ये हैवी है।
Going down right now. This is going to be a race to 2 for 1 point.
नीना आउट ऑफ सिलेबस ले आया था, फिर पुनी पे
Alright,
वापस आ
here we
गया।
go. Game number 1.
के लिए सही है सही
Pakistan
है।
versus Saudi Arabia. At the abandoned temple. I like that he's going with Kunimitsu here. I was a little concerned when he went up first that he would be like, oh, I'm not taking it seriously. Let's try out the Nina some more.
Arsalan
Or
बहुत
whatever
पानी
the character
पीता है,
felt like.
बहुत पानी पीता है ये.
It's business time.
अच्छी बात है ना, वही पीना चाहिए, पानी पीना
Crowd going
चाहिए.
ham?
It sounds
इसको
like
देख के मैंने भी अपनी काफी हद तक आदत बनाई है. मैं 2 से 3 दफा पानी की बोतलें खत्म कर
Saudi
देता हूँ.
Arabia going up against the Pakistan team, who again everyone has as a favorite.
Round 1.
Anyways, go right into it. The fancy, quick-footed Bob here.
Yeah, and I love the check early here.
Nice knockdown there with the 4-2-3.
Yeah, his punishment has been great.
Yeah. Not just that,
इसको कूनी का मैचअप शायद नहीं पता.
being able to pull out a lot of
डर रहा
to interrupt and counter hit. And the thing is, I feel like he's gonna have to try to test our slot.
नहीं पता भाई, पता नहीं है.
Yeah, he's playing this very slow and steady right now. I love what I'm seeing.
Yeah, not just
हाँ,
that,
ये
he
भी
does
है.
have a life lead here. Gets the punish.
पनिशर पे पनिशर मारी जा रहा है.
Oh, out of range. Gets punished for it.
Wow.
Nice.
Drop kick out of the sky. Gets up forward 4. Back 4 follow up here. What's he gonna do? What's the mix?
I don't know. Headbutt maybe? Power thrust somehow. Wow,
Let's just
cannonball.
roll my butt at him.
Oh!
Key charge?
Let's
Okay.
go.
दस ने बुता तनु सबर रख. अरसलान के माइंड से खेलना चाह रहा है.
Down back threes. You saw effect. That was against Chikrin. There's a beautiful down for 2 launch. Dropping the combo. Doesn't get the back.
It's like he was doing a combo against Kunimitsu. How do you like that?
Dude, it's happened to so many players today. Counter trade.
That was crazy. And the follow the Weibu just to get further.
ओ की चार्ज करा दिया भाई, की चार्ज करा दिया.
अरसलान को की चार्ज कराया है.
Against Kunimitsu. So interesting that he's landing
अरसलान
this
ने तो
time.
वुड मारनी है.
What did that one drop the other way?
He's Bob's all body, man.
Bob is definitely not as big as we thought he was.
If he was just, he's backing down to set 3 so well, but he's not launching the while staying 2-1.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is like he has to learn how to recover in a crouching position just to pull out that launch.
Whoa! He got her!
It's gonna do a lot of damage. It's not gonna kill though. Speed and weight. Punch to the gut here.
What's now? Do we cannonball again?
Yeah, we have to.
Oh, that was a terrible idea.
निकल.
Damn, I was like, man, it's time to party. Yeah.
यार अली तेरी 1080p स्ट्रीम पे भी ना ऐसी पिक्सेलेटेड सी आ रही है स्ट्रीम 1080p.
ये बात पहले बता.
Down forward 1
अब तो
check,
खत्म
down
होने
forward
वाली
1.
है.
This is Arslan when he's being the most frustrating with his Kunimitsu.
मैं तो अभी
Just the
notice
down forward 1 harassment, the 2-2 harassment, the 1-1 into mix, and just the down back 3 repeatedly, yeah. Very simple game plan, but so
Oh
effective.
yes, nice. OP sidewalk, OP sidewalk.
No siree.
No siree, Bob.
That was where we're headed.
Yeah. Wow, just like that, Arslan taking things back in quick fashion. I mean, Mohamed Al-Jabri still has a chance here.
ये Gamers8 में Fortnite का भी हो रहा है भाई.
हाँ गेम का हो रहा है. Fortnite आती है तुझे?
थोड़ी आती है, मैंने खेल ही लिया.
मुझे सिखाएगा?
Reversed Oki position. There we go. Picture down for 2.
यार उसके अंदर बिल्ड मुझे भी नहीं आता यार.
हाँ वही सेटअप मारने की कोशिश जो कल इसने 1 ब्लॉक के बाद का मारा था.
अच्छा अनब्लॉकेबल सेटअप मार रहा भाई.
तो भाई ये गंदा सेटअप है इसका बहुत.
Use here against Kunimitsu just because of the nature of her compactness. Oh, he missed on forward two
and dropped the combo.
Yo, but he's coming in hot.
Yo,
दोबारा की
final
चार्ज
round,
करेगा.
game 1.
Final round.
Here we go. This is huge. Fight. Will the hometown heroes be able to take
Not.
it as a Punisher from Arslan?
It could have been better.
Oh, that's one way to do it better. Let me teleport out of the way and get a counter hit combo starter. Now what? How are you gonna deal with it?
No, finally! Oh, he needed that one. This is big. We might end up in a wall here, actually.
Oh, so close. Again.
Punish that.
Oh, nice. He gets a single hit.
Yeah, just the back four.
Whoa.
He ducked it. Why didn't he launch it?
No dunk on the other side, but he has range.
Oh my gosh, what the hell? All the kicks?
Get up kicks.
की चार्ज अरसलान.
Saudi Arabia. The entire day.
लान जाने की
Oh,
चार्ज.
so true.
अरे उसको उठा ली दिया, उसको रोल.
अरे पुत्र निकल उसे रोल के भेजा है.
Because everyone's doing it and it is getting them killed.
It's not Tekken 8.
ये हो रही है भाई.
Oh my goodness. That's right, it's not Tekken 8.
इसी
But
होता
even in
तो
Tekken
बड़ा
8,
top
it's
कर
less useful to do a get-up kick, right?
It doesn't matter.
In this game, at least you can get a counter
की
launch
चार्ज
on the
की
low
है.
ones.
Bro.
Tekken 8, nothing. You just kick them.
अरसलान के आगे की चार्ज.
All right, some coaching from both of his teammates here. But I am seeming very emotional the way he's explaining things. Let's look at some of the action that just transpired previously. There's the rage art, the follow-up. You know what? Let's go for the cannonball. We have to. Oh. Arslan was like, not today. Hit him with the Demon Slayer on Wake Up afterwards.
This was such a close ending too. But every hit goes for get a kick. I don't think so, amigo.
Source hit NADP का आ रहा है भाई उधर से.
We're hitting every
Source hit
single time
NADP है.
is being used at this event.
The cross
This is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah.
For some reason, I heard you, but my brain went, the CrossFit? What? It's working out right there. Just like
He was
Arslan
definitely
Ash.
working out. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Very, very important game. Arslan up 1-0 right now.
Geometric planes, where we're headed?
Geometric planes, trains, and automobiles.
कितने सेट 3 सेट एक
वो
बार
ये
प्लेयर 3
best of
सेट
3 best of 3 और आखिरी जो boss round है best of 5.
Defense service, trying to steal these
Boss
games
round
away.
मतलब क्या हिसाब
Make it a
किताब है
2-0 for
किसी से?
Pakistan to start
वो
off
ये
here
आखिर
in
में
this
दो
second
बंदे
match.
आते हैं और बेस्ट ऑफ 5 खेलते हैं जो जीतता है उस हिसाब से फिर अगर तो हारने वाली टीम जीतती है तो उनको मैं कहता एक राउंड और मिल जाता है.
That was tricky. That was super tricky because she got it. She dashed and went to back to stay there.
तो बेस्ट ऑफ 5 के लिए कौन सिलेक्ट होता है जिसमें खेलना
बॉस बैटल है ना
Back to situation so you can mix up
वो
the
कौन
grabs.
सिलेक्ट करता है
वो टीम का कैप्टन.
Yeah, her 10 frame punch is also super strong. One of the best in the game.
तुम है मैं हिट बॉक्स पे खेल रहा है नहीं स्टिक है अच्छा.
And look how gentle he holds the stick.
कितने बटन लगे हुए हैं.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think a lot of people probably don't notice that. The way he plays is because he's used to the
लगा
arcades.
इतने सारे बटन है
They
मिक्स
have
बॉक्स
very
पे खेल रहा
unique
होगा.
parts. The way that they're set up, buttons are a little bit spread out, so he's used to holding it in that kind of claw formation.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the buttons, but I've never noticed
The lever as well?
The lever control,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, that's how you play. Sometimes you don't have a ball top or a bat top.
Bro, I grip it, man. I'm like, going in.
That nice.
Good.
Thread the needle.
वेस्ट कर गया.
Combo, nice crouch dash 1 confirmation.
बड़ा डैमेज दे गया बाबा वो.
Oh, good
Ah,
side
step.
Arslan has a down for 2 of his own for the combo. What? Wow, goes for backer instead of instead. Gets countered down for 2 again. Cashes in with rage drive, and that should be enough damage. Here we go. Sam brother on the board first.
बॉब का डैमेज बहुत है.
Crowd loving it. Crowd loving it.
तो जैसे 3 मिक्सअप्स निकलते हैं इसके. बॉब के.
Tell me about it.
करने के बाद एक
Getting
मिड
late.
होगा एक लो होगा एक
Dinner
हाई होगा
time.
शायद.
For Bob. Doesn't duck the high that time. More pressure now.
By the wall too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, great positioning here. Has it back to
उनकी
that
टांग
corner.
लोग बड़ी खाते हैं ये नीचे.
Got raised though.
मांजी किक्स है ना ये योशी के पास भी हैं.
Punish that. Hell sweep's good too. Spends the range up. Wow, the second.
Arsalan क्या की थी?
Combo. Yo, Sam brother. All right, 2 rounds to 1. People jumping out of their seats right now.
सलाम वो.
Oh, I love that mix. I love it.
सलाम वो.
Rolling mix into cancel hell sweep. I love it.
Oh man, he had the confirmation there. Unable to pull it off, but this time getting the side
Hell
sweep.
sweep. Do it again.
Yo,
Do it again.
One more time.
One more. The headbutt confirms. Sam brother ties it up. One apiece. Federer out of
He
his
was
seat.
standing up. They were all standing up.
You gonna sleep on me? In my country?
Ryan is in disbelief right now.
I'm
He's
telling
like,
you.
I can't believe it.
Man क्या हो गया ये? जितनी भी गेम दे दी है उसने.
It's gonna pump him up. Oh man, all tied up 1 each here. This is exciting.
चलिए एक बात बता दूं. ये अगर यहाँ पे खुदा ना खास्ता
I love how excited
ये
the
लोग
players
हारे
are
ना.
getting up on each other like, yo, this is what we got.
इन लोगों ने बड़ी गलती निकाली.
We need more team events. The hell sweep here. Look at
ये-
this. That
ये
was a
क्या है?
big mistake. Arslan tried to use that back
क्या
two
किया
there
इस्लाम
as a
ने?
screw attack while he's
वही
airborne.
मैं
It went
सोच
right
what
over the
the
top.
hell was that यार?
And then the hell sweep started coming. Give me one. Give me another one. You think I'll do a third one? I'm not
Lord
Rukang.
of the Hell
Boom!
Sweep,
The
right.
mid.
I'm not Rukang.
Rukang would have did a third one for sure.
He would have done 15 of them.
Was that his face doing the hell sweeps? Oh man. I love it, dude. I love how Ryan is
इसके बाद और
not
दो
even
मैच
like
हम
sitting down, he's like standing behind him yelling at him
हाँ 3
during
है.
the games.
अच्छा दो एक एक करके होंगे और फिर एक बॉस बैटल.
Yes.
I love imagining what the
Say-
players are going to say to
say-
each other.
Yeah, I mean, we're not making it up at all. It's exactly what he said. All right, we're going to what many would expect.
सऊदी ने टूर्नामेंट में ज़्यादा पैसे देकर मैच फिक्स कर दिया.
Indeed we are.
Begin.
It's
Round
showtime.
1. Fight.
Can Sam Brother take a match off Arslan Ash? Hell sweep.
इसकी हेल्थ स्ट्रीक से मैं खुद तंग हूँ.
He's making things work out.
Oh boy.
इसको मैं मैच तो नहीं आता असलान को बहुत कर.
Arslan is getting mixed, to be honest.
मुझे भी हो रहा है.
मुझे भी यही लग रहा है कि खाना आगे बार-बार बताई जा रहा है ना. इसको मेरी मैच भी था.
It only takes like 1 or 2 bad guesses and you're in trouble, but right now.
तुझे पता है वो बॉब खेल रहा है, कल उसे खेला है. मैंने इस वजह से कहा था कि इसको इजी नहीं लेना.
ले जाएगा असलान को रात ना मुझे लग रहा है.
Arslan gave a little nod. He's like, okay.
Oh, you want to play like that?
Yeah, right now, Sam Brother.
इसके बाद टॉप 8 की बैकेट है.
Kind of a good call, but drop.
लेकिन कॉम्बो भी ड्रॉप करी जा रहा है असलान. कॉम्बो ड्रॉप कर रहा है, मुझे उस समझ नहीं आ रही. पहले भी गेम में ड्रॉप किया है, फिर किया. ये देखिए फिर होना तो मुझे लग रहा है फिर होना.
Played like the first round, man.
ये देख फिर ड्रॉप.
Arslan is dropping it all over the place right now.
या ये गरम नहीं हो गया क्या किया इसने. अपनी गरारी नहीं चलाई.
That's the combo he's dropping. Okay, down, but you keep it simple,
इस
bro.
बॉब द आंसर.
क्या हुआ है?
बंदे ने कमेंट किया है इस बॉब द आंसर. बस तेरी स्ट्रीम साइड पे 144 भी चलाई हुई है. इधर मैं देख रहा हूँ, मेन स्ट्रीम देख रहा हूँ.
But they still got time. It's only 1 round apiece here. Look at the approach here. Arslan with the life lead. Oh, with a nice hesitation there. Look at that.
Arslan was just standing still. No back
जो
dash.
कैरेक्टर असलान के पास है भाई वो तो वॉल वेल अब है भी नहीं. कोई वॉल वेल कैरेक्टर है नहीं. ओपन
Damn girl. We got big bomb punishes.
Here we go.
Range drive. Range drive.
It's a mix of
50-50 time. 50-50.
ओ भाई इतना डैमेज नहीं है. वो बेस कर दे बॉब का डैमेज देख भाई.
Arslan Ash.
We have to do it.
सेट पॉइंट है ये.
Cannonball.
We have to.
Step was good. He tried. Oh my gosh, he tried.
Here we go.
Oh god. Man, Arslan's going in. Kunai's good. Sam Brother, half a life bar behind right now.
How's he gonna do? Oh my.
I got power crushes too. The step was good. Sam Brother helps me over. He can do it right here. Spend the rate. 50-50 time. You have to. You don't have to. Final round. Arslan Ash versus Sam Brother.
This is intense. Okay. The way he's playing, look at it. He's not gonna forget.
Good defense from Arslan Ash right now.
The
basic.
basic.
Finally to hawking. I don't think so. I fell for it. The pump fakes.
Uh-oh. Going for the offense. Went for throw.
Oh, but Arslan lead.
Ah!
Here we go. The down for 2 combo. He still got the combos. He's basically caught him here. But the full guy's not gonna be enough. Last chance. Last chance. No way. Is he back turn? Oh, nice man.
I thought because of the transition in the back it would be fast enough.
Oh my god.
Oh my, I almost got the heart attack.
Holy close one for Sam, bro, but Arslan Ash hangs on and gets it.
Andy,
He's like,
कैसा दिया? कैसा दिया ये? Andy, कैसा दिया? यार, मुझे हार्ट अटैक आ गया था भाई ऑलमोस्ट.
in that set.
अगर ये ज्यादा मार
Oh
दिया.
But man, he's so clutch. He knows how to change game plan, especially in reaction to what his opponents are doing, right? He always adapts on the fly so well.
Oh bhai, what was that?
Either way, let's look at some of the action that just transpired. We have so many clutch moments there. He goes for the combo. Looking to close it out here. One more hit.
सलान साहब ने combos drop की हैं. ओके राज, आतिफ ने भी की थी.
2-1 round count lead. But also bringing it back at the end here.
आतिफ
This
की चलो
Rayguard,
का मसला मान
it
लिया.
looked like, but yeah, he probably held back, forward from back turn there. to
यार
make sure he
इसकी
got
ये
the block on the
hitbox की
Rayguard.
कौन सी है?
It was a nice attempt. It was a nice attempt. Federer getting pumped back there. I love it. I love it. This is why team tournaments are so sick, man. Get your friends, get a cheer together, have a good time together, learn the game together.
अभी अच्छी डिवाइस पर खेल
Oh, and he
रहा
won
है.
it so bad. He
क्या रे
stood
क्या
up in defeat. Damn.
PUBG मोबाइल वाले प्ले टेकन फैमिली स्ट्रीम में आके
It
देख
was
रहा
so
हूँ.
close, right? I mean, if that
क्या
range
हुआ?
RTX, he would have won.
ये गेमर रेट की वो तो खोल के देख चैट भाई मुझे तो सी आ रही है कमेंट पर.
क्या हुआ?
Wow. Yes. Riot is sitting down.
कंपेटिटिव प्लेयर
They're
कहते
gonna
हैं
put the
वो
boss
ना
match.
आईफोन PUBG के लिए अच्छी डिवाइस चाहिए तो कह रहा है अरबियों के पास अच्छी डिवाइस.
किसकी डिवाइस है?
अरबियों के पास अच्छी डिवाइस है कह रहा हूँ.
So we have Khan coming up.
अरबियों के पास अच्छी डिवाइस है भाई उनको ऑफिशियल काम्बा ने सर किया है क्या हो गया तुम लोगों को यार
I wonder if it's
यार
because
मैं तो वैसे ही
of the
कमेंट्स
Akuma
बता रहा
matchup.
तुझे मैं कौन सा कह रहा हूँ
They're
कुछ
figuring that Asa was last, so
ओ
they're trying to play
भाई
around who's best against Akuma.
मुझे लिटरली एक किस्म का ना हार्ट अटैक आ गया था अभी जस्ट बिकॉज अरसलान की उस हरकतों पे अरसलान ने ट्रैप दिया वो ब्लॉक हो गया अरसलान ने उड़ा दिया पकड़ के
I mean, yeah, it's a great question here. Khan, specifically knowing he's going against Rahev, does he want the Geese versus the Jin? Does he want the Marduk versus the Jin? Because Rahev, at least, the one thing we know for sure is that he's going to be using Jin Kazama. He's not one of these guys trying out Fang Wayne 2023. You know, he's going to play his character. He's a Jin main. A true Jin main.
No, Jin ना निकाली भाई
All right, looks like these guys are getting ready to go. Excited to see how it's going to play out, but of course we know Atif is going to be in the boss position.
यार सऊदिया में बैठे हुए हैं भैंस के तुम हब है ये टेक्नोलॉजी का भी सुना है वहीं से हम प्लेस्टेशन मंगवाते हैं उनके यहाँ पे कंट्रोलर इशू कर रहे हैं
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Yeah, this one here, Khan.
अरे स्पाइडर कहाँ से आ गया
What a surprising twist.
ओए मैंने तुझे कुछ कहा था तेरे चाचा नहीं आया बड़ी ईद गुजर गई है
ओए मैंने उनको 2 दफा याद करवाया उन्होंने नहीं लिया मैं अब क्या कहूँ
And I guess you know, if you look at their matches, you know, he did have one big in boss position, but the last one there was a lot
उन्हें
of
कहो
pressure.
कि यार वही करवा दें शिपमेंट करवा दें कोई मसला नहीं
शिपमेंट बहुत महंगी बनी है
कितने की पड़ी नहीं है
For me to tournament so far.
छोड़ दे
ऐसा गिफ्ट सेंड करेंगे कुछ भी नहीं होगा
Also thinking about it, like Federer
गिफ्ट किसी के हाथ ही आता है भाई शिपमेंट के तौर पे नहीं आता और कस्टम भाई की हर चीज खोल के देखता है यार मेरा पीसी का ना चार्ज है
Oh yeah, because it makes you think, especially even going into the match.
तो फेंक दे जूती से
It gives him a chance to play that king at least, you know, not to rely on the armor king immediately.
मेरे ऊपर चढ़ा फिर कुछ कराना
I mean, his armor king has been so sick too.
It has been. Yeah, both his king and his armor king. You know, his regular king, he's got that backward Jaguar step. But it sounds like we're getting ready to get into this game here.
अच्छा ये दोनों वो कैरेक्टर्स हैं जो मुझे लगता है कि पाकिस्तानियों ने कभी किसी के इनके खिलाफ नहीं खेला होंगे बॉब और किंग और आर्मर किंग
सही कहते हैं
Locking themselves in. What stage? It is Duomo de Sirio.
मेरी फेवरेट स्टेज है डोमो दे सीरियो
Domo de Sirio.
Starting off here, 0-0 is going to be the score. Jin and Marduk.
He's been getting a lot out of Marduk, man. Marduk is such a powerful tournament character.
Oh yeah, dude. Marduk is so ridiculous. And I felt like he's been so slept on as a tournament character. You know, patch after patch, no change in Marduk. Minus 10 damage on the raise drive though. Cool. You know, like, thanks. Fantastic.
खाने के लिए वहाँ ना राइट साइड में क्यों बैठा
No words necessary. Game on.
हाँ ने मर्डर लिया
damn that hop kick
What the hell?
Damn.
Wow. Round 1 start. Delay hop kick.
Okay.
Start of the round.
I mean,
one
it's a legit strat.
Hey, Khan is trying to torture them.
And the perfect
Yeah.
2 seconds later. Nice start for Khan.
Back to 1 करूँगा
I mean, he's picking
Got
up
it back to one.
shots, making them work. Throw to throw.
Yeah, the throw break leaves him in
वही
good
तेज
open
वेव
position.
डैश बड़ी
Essentially,
तेज है यार इस बंदे
ओ भाई मैं बता रहा हूँ इन्होंने कल वेव डैश की अंदर डाली हुई थी आजा पैरी
And the follow-up, tons of damage.
Right, he's playing
खान फुल पंगे ले रहा है खान फुल पंगे ले रहा है
खान को गुस्सा है खान इसकी ना तो गुस्सा चढ़ा होना तो की चार्ज की है
हाँ ये देखिए ऑन करके जाएगा मैच के अंदर
The low parries there, a little predictable with it. The offense, the timing.
You better get
Brings
right.
up mix. 1+2, hella damage.
The chop.
It scares, minus 10 damage. For the raise drop, of course.
हो जंपिंग करा रहा
Oh my, he's looking for it.
I got hit. And he jumped with Marduk.
I love that he doesn't throw out the forward, right? He's like actually looking like, are you throwing out low? Then I'm gonna hit the forward.
Wow, great quarter conversion here.
Yo, Khan!
4-4-3-2, pushing towards the wall, going back to the other side.
Damn, flying shoulder.
3 rounds straight free.
That was ridiculously fast.
हाँ ने की जज किए?
नहीं किया की जज नहीं किया और लेटा हुआ था की जज कैसे करता
हाँ next level bro. This is what you know what is this? You know? नहीं ना? This is what when you key charge against one of our players, then you will get the troll like that. This is Pakistan, baby, not your home, not your khala ka wada.
The 1+2, the combo, get into the second round. Kanye's just so calm the whole way through there. Teammates so calm, collected.
I mean, I feel like he played well, but still, those 3 rounds were just so one-sided in terms of the offense that he was. Khan was just out of control.
नाम याद रखना.
Kind of, so many interesting setups. The throw break into the other throw. Like I've never seen that one before. I've seen like a backturn hop kick from that situation, but never a throw from backturn as a mix-up with Marduk. But here we go, game 2. Riot versus Khan.
Round 1. Fight.
बारिश आ गई है.
बारिश
And already starting to do that sidewalk right. You want to go that way to avoid this forward 4.
Oh, he couldn't dash further enough.
And that electric as well. But man, he's getting caught by everything right now. Oh my god. Just do it repeatedly. He just waited for the Python explosion. How about this boost?
God.
Round 2.
Khan came to play for sure.
Yeah, Khan looking really good right now.
Of course, if Khan wins this game,
क्या सीन है?
but
Khan
he
जीत
has
गया.
a free attempt.
क्या किया Khan ने?
Right? In that boss battle.
Khan is on fire, man.
You got a guess there. Cost him 35%. Off the wall combo. Nice demon paw. Pressure at the wall. Down back 4s. Low speed. It looks like Rob might be able to get around. He does with the down 4.
Round 3. Fight.
Here we go. Round 3.
स्ट्रीम लैग कर रही है जी मेरा नेट
लैग कर रही है.
Oh boy, man, he's swinging after that. He's crazy. Get up in this air.
Uh-oh. Big chance for damage here. And again, just threatening with that Valley Pseudo stance.
Think about it. Think about it.
Oh my gosh, and another perfect. He's been racking them up.
Khan तेरे setup.
Here we go. Let's see what he
वो
does.
वाकई यार बहुत हैवी सेटअप लगा रहा है. कसम से बहुत हैवी सेटअप्स लगा रहा है.
Nice, goes to the big knee, and he crushes underneath there.
Bro, he caught him out of the hop kick.
Oh, and a big counter, man. Everything is just working out in his favor.
Yikes. Get up in this air again.
Yo, he might be done. One mix could do it.
Give me another perfect. Not gonna get the perfect this time. Rival dash.
ये भी like perfect नहीं जाने दूँगा.
Damage here, and we get the balcony break. We can reach the other wall. We probably can.
Oh
it's
my
Jinkazama. Hella damage. He's still in it. LRK, I don't think
निकल
so.
चल निकल Khan.
Revolution.
Khan.
The remix.
हाथ में चोट के रख दी उसकी.
Seriously.
Look at that now.
वो खुले में ले ली यार
With
खुले.
Khan able to get that victory there. And it's all going down to the
डैमेज
final.
बढ़ा दे गया था वैसे जिन से.
But again, can't count him out. Federer has a tall order in front of him.
This is crazy, right?
Oh, he is using the gold champion stick. Wow.
My name is Khan.
That is current Evo trophy?
No.
My name is Khan.
Our team did
Khan
not
did.
place.
Oh, you're right.
He borrowed it from Arslan or Khan.
Khan,
That's
yes,
right. Either way,
brother.
let's go ahead and talk to the guys in the studio.
Alrighty, so Pakistan continuing on their crazy form here. That is 2 wins for them there. The first match quite close with Arslan and Mohammed Al Jabri, but that Raif pick, maybe a bit of surprise. Our boss, our captain of the Saudi Arabian team, is usually going in that boss position, has gone in that middle position instead of Khan.
Setups.
Quite comfortable there. What do we make of those 2 matches, guys?
Both teams getting a little bit crafty with playing their lineup, I think.
Yeah.
But, and it
Sheikh Salman want to beat Khan in private after this match.
The backstage, you called it. It really just came down to one guess at the
Khan
very
को
end.
नींद आई हुई है इसलिए जल्दी में.
Didn't go his way, right? But this
पाकिस्तान के पता कितने मैच हैं कितने पाएंगे या इनकी कमेंट्स पढ़ना ज़्यादा मजा आ रहा है. Khan को नींद आई हुई है.
it's been lights out so far, right? I feel like every set he's
BC practice mode लगाया हुआ लाले
jumps in and from start.
मैं वही तो कह रहा हूँ कमेंट देख बस
TMV में बस I8 भी जैसा बिल दे अच्छा आगे चल अरब wasting money on Saudi Tekken team.
The Mara Cliff combi into this guy Mohammed has been so
Can't be like I don't want to play
so confidently
play with your अच्छा Arab wasting time
in the end to Arslan. It was
Sheikh Salman ने Camel का अस्तबस specially ready करो क्या काट के लिए
so we're in a 1-1 situation
somewhere in the Tekken
Arab wasting money on Saudi Tekken.
And then Khan with the Mara
Can't be
like,
like
you know, like looked like Khan just couldn't let him get started. Like he was making all the right decisions. Like the tackles were working. In that second game, he was kind of grimy with it. He had there was a sidewall situation. He hit the combo and he just waited in BTS for him to get up and then took the legs out with the python explosion. I was like, yeah, this guy's dirty with the Marta.
One Piece is real.
Yeah, 100%.
Piece is real.
Arslan Ash को tough time दिया तो मानना पड़ेगा.
Middle entry, first of 2 sets.
Across the Tekken world.
That is disgusting.
Can't be like जलवा है हमारा.
You could see Marta
ये तो हमारा जलवा है.
You could do big damage, right? Because I believe that his Okizemi is the best in the game. You know, you get put in situations where it's just a pure 50-50, and it does big damage if you guess wrong. And he guessed wrong multiple times on the ground throws, and Khan very good at choosing when to disrespect.
सऊदी के पास पैसा है, पैसा बस जिसके दम पर उछलते हैं, वरना ये लोग बेकार हैं.
Talking about
haters loving or wins.
Saudi Arabia's strategy going into this was
Khan ने चंगा तोड़ के रख दी है.
Entry or middle, because that forces that boss match to be a winning a winning set, right? So Raif now no longer able to play the boss match. Federer going up against Atif, but
किधर गया
this first to 3 boss match.
It's also you know, the
Hello.
Like I believe you said in the green room. Which one of our guys, which one of our characters has the best chance?
भाई.
Okay. Instead of Riot's Jin, we're going with one of the kings from Federer. Armor King, I feel like has a decent shot against this.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of tool do you reckon? I mean, do you reckon this could be the Armor King or the King?
My name is Khan, and I'm
the King. Hopney actually
I
is
want
pretty good at taking him out of the
mercy,
jumps,
nice.
as well.
The Oki, the jabs as well, right? Those tall characters with the tall stature and those far jabs like
forward, neutral 2 from either one. If you get cheeky with focus attack in mid range, you counter hit it for a big payoff, like little things like that. So, but you know, the matchup on paper is way different from how it executes in the match, right? And you have to execute it against the current.
Yeah, I mean, God bless Federer. I'm trying to see what's gonna happen, but this is a tall
order. No, the boss worth nothing.
First to 3 like this. It's going to be tough no matter what.
It's going to be tough.
I can see points through Kyle Shield. अच्छा static. KBZ हो गई अच्छा. I think MYK some.
Adapting as a command, the Pakistani crew was not too
some
much
of
as well.
the best commentary.
Yeah, exactly. If you're Federer right now, you're just thinking to play as good as you can just to take this out, and everyone is beatable. This is something that he needs to try
क्या
to
score है भाई पाकिस्तान सऊदी का 2-0 यार.
My
boy got hurt.
The Saudi Arabia versus Japan match, so he's already almost got a big win, and he's had other big wins as well, right? So he needs to believe in himself here. This is definitely
although Saudi team की अच्छा.
His shoulder, he is here.
No doubt, Arslan playing despite his broken thumb.
I don't think it matters which one it is. He's really good with both of them. But Atif,
broken thumb?
Right?
Yes, bro.
I can only assume. I mean, like we've seen side picks out of the past. I've seen his Jin in the past.
एक का thumb टूटा हुआ है. एक stick नहीं चल रही.
He's got these side picks that can come out at any moment, but you know, you always assume it's the equivalent.
उसके बाद भी ये जीत के आ गया ना, तो अभी भी मान लेना ये हमारा ये गेम हमारी है.
कमेंट में सालों अरबियों पबजी में बहुत मारते हो अब आए ना हमारे नीचे.
क्या कह रहे हैं? क्या कह रहे हैं?
साले अरबियों पबजी में बहुत मारते हो अब आए ना अरबी हमारे नीचे.
Here we go, final match here potentially. If Saudi Arabia cannot get this set, it's going to be Atif
god of
Pakistan going up against Federer from Saudi Arabia.
नहीं है भाई. आतिफ गोले मारेगा, don't worry.
Spag was talking about earlier. Atif's not really one to jump if he doesn't need to, right? He will create opportunities and pressure his opponent to go with counter pokes where he can jump, but it's going to be interesting to see if Federer has any tricks up his sleeve for this particular match.
जितने पाकिस्तानियों ने बकवास कर ली है ना, अल्लाह माफ करे, चित्तर ही ना पड़ी है.
That there was some kind of
Yeah.
Ace up their sleeve.
Yeah, maybe this is his best matchup.
Maybe this is the matchup
tomorrow he might have a lot of Akuma experience.
What's the score? 2-0.
Like he's watched
आतिफ
a
को
billion
जिन
tastes of
लेना
Atif and he's
चाहिए
ready for it and he wants
हाँ
the
बात तो
challenge.
सही है
Who
लेकिन
knows,
अब
but here
अकुमा
we go.
बहुत
Game
चला
one,
लिया
12
यार
minutes here.
थक
This
गए
game,
देख
this
देख के
stage
वैसे
coming up quite a bit here.
यहाँ पीपीजी ग्रुप से कौन है
But it's a good stage for both characters.
Yeah.
यार उनका सामने
We'll see how this is going to play out right now. Obviously, a lot of pressure on Federer here for Team Saudi Arabia.
Federer a joke.
We'll see if he can deal with the demon, probably the greatest demon of
Let's
them all.
see if he's a joke or not.
Nice, goes for the shove. Puts the brakes
पहले
on
hit से पता लगा लेगा कि
Federer's going for the approach here.
भाई
Already
जाते की बारी है
just
यार
by movement alone.
ये जेल लिया
Man, he's so careful about picking his shots. There's a low.
But I don't have
Oh
any
boy! Multi-throw, triple break.
रोलिंग डेथ कराने के लिए जा रहा था लेकिन लगी नहीं
Guess. You know, I'm gonna force you to guess. You're real good at Tekken, but you can only guess as good as you can guess, bro.
You can't guess what you can't see.
Exactly.
why that's two
Nice duck there, while standing 2 combo from Atif here. Gonna end up at the
ओ
wall.
भाई
Nice dash there. Follow up here. Let's see what he does. Gonna have to be careful. Federer back to the wall, and he's gonna be done.
Man.
Never mind. Didn't have. Oh, damn.
That was sick.
All right, that was super sick.
but साहब
What I
आराम
really
से
like about that, Atif dashed up, crouched just to see
बस
if Federer would
साहब राम
react.
होले होले
And then he didn't react at all.
भाई
Just kept dancing.
ये
All right, down 3.
एक्स के बगैर इतना डैमेज दे
Burning
गया
double knuckle there that time. Low bearing
Get
at
it
the wall.
out of here.
Wants
वो
to mix it back
एक्स
there.
जमा कर रहा है अभी
Low ankle drop kick goes with the shove.
ये ले,
वही मैं वही कह रहा हूँ ना एक्स के
Meter
बगैर
exploded.
एक्स के बगैर इतना
ये ले
डैमेज
ये ले
Going towards
ये
the wall as well.
ये
Demon flip off the wall setting 2. Look at that, just the continued pressure. Oh, and he missed the follow-up back. Oh, good back turn low jab.
Federer's got a chance. He's got a chance.
There you go.
Down for the one, not enough. Get it out of here. Federer's gonna get the round.
Yeah, he should be able to close
Finish
it
the
out
combo.
here. Into the rage art. Keep it simple.
ओ भाई
Emerald
क्या
Flow
कर ही जा
coming
है
right
यार
up there.
We're going that way.
Oh, yeah.
Hamza Zahid Akuma
Shout out to Tiger
imagine
Basket.
if
It was a
Khan
go
did
back
not
into
came
it.
up to play
One round apiece
the
here.
ultimate trash back catch
Oh,
for
yeah,
Tekken
done.
7 Akuma
Yo, Federer. Why are your matches so fun to watch lately? Oh, he's going for some crazy stuff. All right. We chilling. Counters the leg. Yo, Federer. Give him the elbow drop. People's elbow. 2-1. I don't think so. All right. Rage mode now for Atif, but big ass hop kick. I don't think so. Rage mode here. Federer's gonna back himself to the wall. He's got to sidestep, man. You got to sidestep. Get out of there. Get out of there, Federer. Get out.
Oh, my
उसने
God.
रेज आर्ट लगाई नहीं
Punish
है
it. That should be it.
Oh my
Federer.
goodness. He survived that onslaught. He just stood there, didn't sidestep or anything. No, I'm gonna block everything. Oh,
Oh,
he's
he
late.
could've had the
Punish
kick there.
that. What do you...
Oh, the knee.
Yo, Federer keeping the mix, and Atif's like, nah, man, I ain't
वही
gonna
देख
do
रहा
it.
हूँ मैं
Bringing
देख
up building the meter. He's gonna get one.
हाँ हाँ मैं वही देख रहा हूँ मेरे मुंह में आए हुए देख के
Has to be careful. Nice jump in, but sideways.
We tried.
Oh, no punish.
I like the attempt. I like the attempt.
10 फ्रेम का लॉन्चर है ओए किसी पे हैं
Look for these low
मेरे
berries.
पीछे से साइड
Oh, Atif, but
He's not going to be dead, but he's going to push towards the other wall. It's going to do a ton of damage here, and he's going to have to deal with the nasty demon flipping something. Never mind.
the pixel spring kick.
Whoa, that was ballsy.
Yo, I thought he was gonna land it. Nice try. He went for the big stuff, but Atif, man, solid. Kept
Yeah.
that half-life bar right where it was.
When Federer going for the mid option there. Oh, the reverse Jaguar step to evade the forward 3.
ले गया
Trying to get him. He has to be careful. Can't be using those big winding moves. He's going to have to deal with it. Being very wary of the power crush. The focus attack doesn't want to have to get hit by it.
Okay.
Counter it.
Oh, he didn't
use
get a
the
burning meter.
Nice.
Yo, Federer, backward
Yeah,
check all day.
big but
Looking
I
for these late.
don't know.
Ah, hey.
Atif's gonna make it
Hey.
pay. Can we get at the balcony?
Atif तेरे steps
किंग को अच्छा से लिंक
Oh, he
मार्टिन
missed
से लगा
follow-up.
सकता
Oh boy, Federer's got a chance.
Yo, yo, yo. He has range.
थोड़ी सी
he has
स्पेसिंग गलत कर गया
counter potential, but it's not.
निकलो
Oh,
निकलो
playing so clean there.
Atif, but gets the first game, but man,
आतिफ ने
Federer
स्टिक
made
चेंज
it
किया पहले
close.
स्टिक का ही मसला था
There were a couple of opportunities there where, you know, Atif
Backup
said,
six
I
लेके
don't
गए हैं
want to
अगले
deal with the mix-up. I'm going to straight duck. I know you're king. I know you want something big. But then other times, he didn't duck at all. You know, he's like, I'm just going to stand here and guard everything. So it really looks like he was doing that depending on the amount of health he had.
सऊदीया नेड़े लग रहा है थोड़ा सा
Man, this was crazy. Back and
सऊदी
forth.
सीन
all
अच्छा है
through.
थोड़ा
Federer
सा
surviving here. Look at this tiny pixel here.
हाँ
Oh man, and look at this option. He bet it all there.
Yeah. He bet it on the rage drive, then went for the full crouch mix to launcher from mid. Also didn't work out. Get Balky doesn't quite reach there, but just 2 solid pokes in a row from here. Atif to close it out. Give me a mid and another mid.
That was enough, and look at that. His teammates in the back
भाई ये जीते ना तो इनको चाहिए कि मुल्क छोड़ के यहाँ से निकल
Oh yeah,
जाएं।
of course, man. This is the reigning, defending TWT champion he's going up against. Man, but Federer's games are always so close,
बड़ा
dude.
chill हो के
And you know that final round.
बहुत chill हो के
Yeah, that final round, he went for reverse Jaguar step so many times, but he wasn't really
वो नहीं ना
capitalizing on it.
बाज
He would actually create whips with
टेक
it,
डाउन
but then not do
वो
anything.
भी जिन्हें पता नहीं गड़ाइयाँ ले लेके खेल रहा था टोटल with the stage full
Attempt to whip punish the 4-3.
हाँ
Obviously the 4-3 and then just get out of the range of the natural, the scary spot.
आतिफ साहब उधर सोए हुए थे, याद नहीं है?
That range.
I mean, it helps to jump over to down 3 and down 4 as well.
हाँ फिर उसी रात को आके डेविस्टर के साथ इसने वो किया first to 10 first to 5 था पता नहीं क्या
We'll see if he change things up here off the switch stage. He knows he's doing.
The smart pick, the king pick.
Forgotten realm.
छतरा ले गोड़
It's
रहने
never
दे।
forgotten when you're a king player.
Yeah, and he's gonna hopefully.
बुत्ते छतरे ने गोड़ रहने दे।
either. Anyways, Akuma's pretty scary at this stage.
अबे फॉरगॉटन ड्रीम लगा दिया भाई देखते हैं क्या होता है
नीचे लिखा हुआ है नर्व किंग इज टू स्ट्रांग।
For Team Pakistan, they're up 2-0 in the set, so Federer has to win the set just to tie
किंग
it.
वाकई स्ट्रांग है, अगर आप सही तरह पर रैंक्स पे उसको चढ़ा दो।
We don't even know what it's like. We're just calling it out. It's never happened.
2 days in, we have yet to see one.
We're not gonna see one ever.
किंग की गंदी गेम है
Uh-oh, here we go. I see with the pressure, nice space.
मैं बता रहा हूँ ना।
Better already trying to go for mini side steps here. Try to create an opportunity for himself. Just out of range. And this is where King could be very scary. You know, he has so many options here. Has to deal with the jump in there. Jump into the back one. Follow up here. He's going to be able to push through the wall. Here comes Atif. Side wall stuff doesn't matter. He's going to resplat normal.
Yeah, that was a great option. Break the floor. Oh my goodness, that Oki was sick.
Yeah, everything's starting to hit, but look at the positioning by the wall now. He's going to have to be careful. Federer with the rage.
Dude, Atif is crazy.
Car grab.
Flash duck to throw
Car
up.
grab.
Back one whip punish. Atif, first round.
Fight.
There you go. I'm so
यार
scared by
वो
the
ऐसा
corner,
किंग
man.
मैन
I feel
बहुत
like
कम ग्रैब कर रहा है जो तो बहुत आनंद की बात है
ओ भाई इसको मौका नहीं मिल रहा।
भाई ये जिस जोनसी स्टेज है ना इधर बेशक जन से मर्जी ग्रैब कर लो टूट जानी है
Duck on the second hit.
Bro, speaking of drive impact, I'm telling you, he's gonna have drive rush. It's
दोनों
gonna be
आपस में
version of Akuma in
दोनों
Tekken 8.
आपस में एक दूसरे को ट्रोल कर रहे हैं
Heat engagers. Nah, drive.
That combo there,
Dar.
that's drive rush
Dar.
combo in Tekken 8.
कर
Oh, here we go. Follow up at the wall. Down. Oh no, he didn't get the clean splat.
वैरायटी हम आनंद से लग गया हॉप के क्रिकेट आ रहा है फेडरर जेड़ा नहीं समझते मैंने भी आ रही है कि हॉप किक कराए ना तो कुछ निकल आएगा।
The EX Dragon Punch.
That was crazy. He knew everything was gonna hit.
Yeah, Atif, he's getting real relaxed right now, getting real loose.
Didn't go for the launch there.
No, things fall apart for Federer here. And look at the timing on these flash ducks from Atif.
Flash duck jab knows he can
आतिफ
get
मीटर भरेगा अब।
And again,
मुझे जहाँ तक लग रहा है आतिफ मीटर भर रहा है।
the Shakunetsu right now. He wants to get those multiple hits. Back turn 1-2. Follow up here. Look at the
बात है मैच खत्म होने पर अपने मीटर का क्या रिटार्ड डालना
मुझे पता है ना आतिफ ने करना क्या है। आतिफ एट दी एंड पूरा ट्रोल करके जाएगा।
One delay, counter confirm.
नहीं जीतेगा मुकाएगा
That was brutal. That was
क्या नाम पे
He's got a bar meter, now spends it for the mix here.
आतिफ पर की
Doesn't get anything out of it. Federer surviving, but it's
बैक
looking rough.
चेक करो बंदे
good attempt there. And that's going to close it
Hello.
out. 3 rounds straight. You know, it was a hard-fought battle. You know, a lot of back and forth with the poke. But, man, it was really tough for Federer to get anything started momentum-wise.
तो अब मैटर आ जाएगा बॉस बैटल का।
Federer has an opportunity to switch characters here. What if he does? It's gonna be the character he has to win the entire set with. We know he's got the Armor King sitting in his back pocket, waiting to be pulled out. But how does he feel about Armor King versus Akuma?
एक और जीतेगा बस फिर
Probably a
जीतेगा
little bit better. I feel like he has less to worry about overall. In terms of
हाँ ये मैं कहता लास्ट बॉस बैटल ही है ये।
to be able to get in.
हाँ बॉस बैटल चल रही है
Either way, I feel like Arbor King's still a good pick.
अच्छा मैंने नोटिस नहीं किया।
Naturally better range advantage.
I see.
हाँ मैं
We'll see
किंग ही
what he
आएगा।
decides to do here. Right now, it just seems like Atsubut has the timing down for when to flash duck for Federer's offense, and I think that's making a really big difference in the difficulty of the match for Federer.
Well, either way, we'll see. We have both the players getting ready for what could be the final game here in the set. What do you think?
ले लिख रहा है पाकिस्तानी ग्रीन शर्ट्स इन ट्रबल।
I think that the
पाकिस्तानी प्ले वैसे ही पड़े हैं।
yeah, I think the king has just done worse and worse against Atif. So
पाकिस्तान सारों को टटी आई हुई है।
unless you have a game plan change specific to try some new strategy, then I think you switch characters here.
Looks like we have both of our teams using their timeouts as they kind of strategize here. You know, opportune time to use it, you know, towards the end of the set, potentially.
Yeah, this is the moment you want to use it, right? You don't really have another chance to use that timeout, so it's basically here or never.
I think he's really trying to figure out what he's going to use going into it.
ये एक बाबा कौन है
to really
वैसे?
capitalize
भैया
on
उन्होंने कोच रखा हुआ है टेकन के लिए.
a set with Arbor King 3 games straight.
Yeah, it's a hard choice for sure.
हम लोग तो भाई खुद ही सीख के बड़े हुए हैं.
I don't know if I'm
इसलिए बेहतर है.
Oh man, I feel like I would stick with King, honestly. But again, I'm not on the stage. I'm just here talking smack.
Exactly.
कोच भी मेरे ख्याल से जापानी है.
Did very well the first
जापानी
game.
कोच है.
Second game did not go so well, right? Even on Forgotten
नहीं
Realms,
जापानी
so
नहीं है, ठीक है.
I feel like that's got to hurt his confidence at least a little bit. That you had your stage and it just did not go well, and Atif really outplayed you very hard there. So I feel like you tried the Armor King. I don't think we've seen a lot of Armor King versus Atif, but I feel like that's something I would want to test out. I would feel bad if I did not try the Armor King at all.
Hello. Hello, Kevin. Kevin कह रहा हूँ Killshot कैसा है?
Will he be able to
सब ठीक भाई. तुम सुनो.
तबीयत ठीक है?
हाँ जी भाई, तबीयत ठीक है भाई. तुम सुनाओ यार.
अल्लाह का शुक्र. By the way, you are on stream.
So USA hanging on to their
You're streaming? Nice.
spot there.
Yeah.
In the top 8.
I believe they closed out their group stage undefeated.
You're live, right?
Yeah, but I'm live right now. You can promote yourself if you want with Zero watching.
Alright, these guys, they are serious about the strategy.
Link भेजो, मैं promote करता हूँ.
Federer just listening like he's getting scolded by his parents.
Link भेजो.
भेज दिया रे.
Face of a killer, a champion. Reigning TWT
Kill,
champion
kill,
here.
kill shot, kill shot, kill shot, kill shot.
Wild. This top
I'll
8
promote my
is
Twitch
going
if
to be
that's
so
okay with
ridiculous
you.
the next 2
That's
days.
what I have.
You guys are not going to want to mention. Make sure you guys are following the channels whenever you're watching right now.
Oh, गलती से मेरे ख्याल में
There is going to be
स्टूडियो
a
वाली
lot
गिरी
more
थी.
action. It's only going to get crazier and crazier as the stakes get raised for these players battling for that share of the $1 million prize pool.
7 golden
सऊदीया ने बड़े ट्राई किया है कि 1 मिलियन उनके पास ही रह जाए.
The timeout is
ले
over.
भाई.
Saudi ने?
Players are getting ready. We're going to get back into the mix. Currently, Pakistan is up.
Just gonna
2 games to 0 in the final set.
ये लोग क्या है ठीक है. Just gonna post my link. Is that okay with you?
Stuck with.
Yeah, everything is okay with me. KS.
In order to tie
Or
things up.
I mean, it's never over till
Yes,
it's
you
over in
can do
Tekken.
whatever
Anything's
you want.
possible.
तुझे खुली इजाजत है.
But personally, as a player,
Okay.
if I had 2 characters like this, I'd be
चल
like,
तेरी छुट्टी
look,
अब.
I've already tried with this character twice.
चल मुझे फिर moderator पे दे
I have to try with something different here.
Moderator दे देते हैं यार. कौन सी बड़ी बात है? क्या बात की है kill shot?
थोड़ी मजाक किया तुमसे यार. तुमने अभी बोला ना छुट्टी यार.
और नहीं वो उसकी बात की है. वो मोहित कह रहा, मैं नहीं कह रहा. तुझे मॉडरेटर
अच्छा,
क्या?
अच्छा।
और जानू तुझे मॉडरेटर क्या तुझे मैनेजर बनाए थे? मैनेजर भी छोड़, तुझे एडिटर बना देते हैं.
चलो तेरी मर्जी भाई.
Federer, how are you gonna approach this?
Okay, Federer versus Atif.
He has a number of tools that he can use.
Oh.
But
Atif.
I feel like Atif, the way he plays, he doesn't really leave himself open for any of the traditional attacks. However, Federer will have access to the counter 8 4 juggle starter.
Fight.
मेरा लिंक ही क्या हो गया भाई.
कौन सा लिंक?
Yeah, let's see how he plays.
मेरा स्विच कर ले.
क्या?
You got a stutter to start it off. He thought it was going
Sorry,
4-2, didn't
I
you?
think you actually
And the low
blocked it.
parry.
So whoever pronounces a link actually like goals, I think.
What the hell?
The follow-up here into the mix.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
इधर आता है कोई ग्रैब है मेरी. बस नहीं रहने पता.
Man grab from the sky, sidestep into the hop kick.
Right there.
सऊदी प्लेयर है.
Army King and Kuma. याद आ गया मुझे.
Already.
He started up का tournament है ना.
अरे आज का टूर्नामेंट है.
I literally not trying to say anything bad, but I have no interest in tournaments anymore.
Why?
Starting to start going for jumps.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
We'll see, yaar.
thinking about how everyone's talking about how he's gonna
You just created a team, bro.
Right now, Federer's like, yo, you
I
guys
know.
are jumping.
That's
You guys
fine.
are ground against Arm King. I got you.
But I'm not saying I'm done with it. I'm just having a little break from it. That's all.
Ah, that's like me. I also took a break from the.
But so good. The dash forward into the low fair is always impressive.
Yeah, quick shot. Welcome to my stream.
Here we go. Tied up.
Yep, the Taken. I took the 3 to 4
rounds away.
days break.
Set for Pakistan.
Yeah. Just to play Tekken, but just from Tekken, क्योंकि मुझे पता है मैंने 2 दिन बाद ना मैंने फिर Tekken पे वापस आया मैं आजा मार forward to 1 मार forward to 1 तो बताते हैं मारता क्यों नहीं ओह that miss हाँ मार कर वेव एक और वेव एक हल्की सी वेव बस हाँ ये forward to
I've never seen that delayed in a workout like that, but misses the ground throws. What was that?
I don't know what he was going for. Maybe he thought he was going to stay.
Bro, I have been practicing Lee, bro, so long, dude.
Lay Chowlon or only Lay Wulong.
Not Lay, not Lay. Lay Chowlon.
Bro, that's a pretty hard character.
Chablon?
Lee Chowlon.
You know, you have to play Tekken with the execution or a rhythm.
Yes.
Yes. If you want to play the Lay Chowlon, you have to have both.
Goes for the stomps. Unfortunately, he did not get a.
मेरे पास hitboxes, so I thought it would be easy. No, it's double execution, bhai. That's why I went back to Kazuya, bro.
Oh, no Punisher. It doesn't matter. It's close. But the plasma ends up doing it.
Anybody wanna play some Tekken? What?
यार मैं ये मैच देख के ना सोने लगा हूँ आगे मैं
मेरा ये हाल है चल पहले आ जाते
Okay, ठीक है यार
and Pakistan won the round. We are in top 8.
Arslan Ash and the boss Atif taking it over the Saudi Arabia team.
We are in top 8.
But again, you know those
nice.
the Saudi team.
Of course. Man, Federer had so many fun
Throttle King
बड़ी तेजी से जीते हैं यार ऐसी तैसी कर दी है
भाई खान का मार्डक नहीं देखा क्या किया उसने
Hello, Matthew, okay?
And it was such a cool comeback that he made. You're sending him to final.
Am I batting Moid or?
And it was so close. Look at it.
Malik.
Getting stolen by teammates.
He's like, what's going on here? Why is he
just rolling at me, man?
And look at this exchange and the team popping off. Of course, Sam Brother doing such a great job early on. But here comes Arslan.
Yeah,
he thought he had this. I thought he had it.
It was a very close call there. If Arslan chose to do a move from back there, he probably would have gotten him. But man, that was a rough one.
Of course, we have Federer here battling it out against the Demon. You know, he did very, very well in that opening game, but slowly but surely, Atif started pulling away.
Yeah, and here comes the finish here. Last chance for him. You know, he had the low play, but the Razor Jab unfortunately spent earlier, so not much damage off the combo. Tried to stay alive here, but then Atif just a down three and a fireball. Caught him. Maybe tried to sidestep, not sure. But regardless, Pakistan wins it. Let's go on down to the stage to get a little interview with our winners, I believe.
Nations Cup. Are you guys still with me out there? Make some noise! Some of the most
Look, just so you know, I'm playing on my Steam Deck.
I promised you that this Tekken was going to be great, and it has been.
Just so you know, okay? I'm playing on my Steam Deck.
Oh, so you got the Steam Deck?
Two questions.
I've been having the Steam Deck for ages, bro. Had it for about a year already, bro.
What's the specification of it?
Very good. That's all you need to know.
And how? And by the way, how is the experience of Tekken?
They played really well.
Very good.
I think
I've been using Steam Deck for a whole month now. I have no PC for a whole month now.
maybe they are.
Remember?
They are good.
I told you.
They are good players, but our practice and our matches are.
I told you that my PC needs to be like repaired.
Yeah, you told me that earlier.
Yeah, I told you that last month. It's still being fixed. So I'm using my Steam Deck all this time.
So,
पूरा महीना लग गया भाई.
Which board you are using right now?
Not a board, it's just a piece. I'm using my Steam Deck right now.
I'm talking about the previous PC.
I was also.
I want to know about the specification.
Of my PC?
Give it to him.
Yeah.
This is the team.
3070 Ti.
The motherboard.
I know I've asked this before, but I wanted to.
B55.
Pakistan has
B550.
really been on the rise when it comes to Tekken.
And you are using the Ryzen
I wanted to know,
chipset.
now that you guys are so
I
established,
think it will be 5500X.
5800 or 5900X?
What is your emotion right now? And now you guys are in top 8.
Yeah,
I was
feeling very
seriously
good
want
because,
that board because
there
of
was a time when
ARGB
we
scene.
don't have money
I'm
to travel
currently
to
on the
participate in
RGB
tournaments,
scene
international
of
tournament.
B450.
Then we did travel by our own. Then we
Okay.
got sponsored. Now we are competing with Team Korea, Team Japan.
Oh,
we used to watch
missed
their
that.
matches. Now we are competing against him. So it's wonderful.
فعلا اداء اسطوري اللي قدم لنا منتخب باكستان. سالنا فيها اللاعب كيف شعورك بعد ما حققتوا النصر والحين انتقلتوا معنا الى المرحله اللي بعدها، وكيف كانت المرحله بالنسبه لكم، خصوصا ان المنتخب ما هو بسهل، المنتخب جدا قوي محقق انجازات كبيره عالميه، وهو كان يقول ان الصحيح كانت يعني
I'm playing on keyboard but not on my headbox right now.
لانه كان فيها شويه مشاكل
I'm a bit lucky, you know what I
نقول
mean?
الحمد لله رب العالمين، حمد رب
मैं अभी
العالمين
अपने लैपटॉप पर तो नहीं
برضو
खेल रहा हूँ
الرعايات
यार.
والدعم اللي قدروا يحصله وقدروا ينتقلون الى العالم كله ويورون هيمنتهم في الانتصارات الكامله.
लैपटॉप में पापा दे ही नहीं रहे पेपरों के बाद.
تحيه لمنتخب باكستان.
Indian parents.
Yeah?
No Asian parents.
So guys, we have prepared this. تشرفنا جميعا شكرا لكم.
तुम्हारे पापा को लैपटॉप नहीं दे रहे.
नहीं मैं पापा का लैपटॉप यूज कर रहा हूँ, मेरा वो पेपरों के बाद में ले गए पेपरों से पहले, तो उन्होंने मुझे वापस नहीं किया फिर.
कर पुत्र की जाज अन्ना की जाज कितना सी लांसी.
KSA, 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 KSA. I want to talk to him. I told you I was going to mess with him. I told him I was going to mess with him. You played amazing. You seemed so prepared for the matchup. I was watching. I was like, man, my man is doing work right now. What made you so comfortable? How did you get so prepared?
Oh, frames no back. Wow, Jiva.
Before my match with Arsalan, I played against Akil. He's one of the best Kuni in the world. Yes. He's actually in the crowd. Yeah.
Yo!
So he teach me some thing that I have to do against Kunimitsu. So thanks to him.
فعلا عندنا المباراة اللي كانت ما بين منتخب وارسنال اللي كانت شفناها اللي قبل شوي كانت فيها الاداء الاسطوري اللي قدم لنا اللاعب محمد، فسالناه كيف كانت اللعبة او كيف كانت المباراة بشكل كامل، شلون قدرت تأدي الاداء الاسطوري في هذه المباراة، فذكر فيها محمد قال انه صحيح انه قدر انه يتدرب، وبعض نصائح زميلنا عقيل برضه موجود معنا هنا على المدرجات شجعه وحتى برضه اعطاه بعض النصائح اللي خلاه يلعب بشكل افضل، ففعلا شفنا مستوى رهيب من المنتخب السعودي.
Nice.
This is your team. This is your team. I got another question. Now, and I've already asked you this, I asked you about playing on the home territory. A lot of people don't understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get to see you play often, but it was an honor to see you play. How does it feel now that you're representing on your home territory in front of a home crowd?
Nice.
People see just how strong,
Very nice.
how strong KSA is.
बोलिविया से हार गया कोरिया.
Represent my country in this big stage.
कौन?
Thanks to
कोरिया
them.
की टीम पूरी नी
They
वगैरह.
were playing instead of me.
किससे हार गया?
बोलिविया.
So
हाँ.
their noise make me motivated to
और बोलना बात हो.
do better in my style. So thanks to them.
वाह भाई.